hear those alerts because they kind of clash. The Max Verstappen and the John Cena. It clashes by just a little bit. But I think we will make do. How's everybody doing tonight? Can I get an audio check? It's been a couple weeks since we've done Thirsty Thursday. I feel a little rusty here. We got Good Wood. That's really going to be the first Twitch Prime sub of the night. Good Wood with the 9-month resub says 3/4 of the year. Wow. Mark with the 53-month tier 2 resub says 53 months. It has gone so fast. Gingerbread with the 6-month tier 1 sub. Oh, gold ZTT badge now. Let's go. Mark also first one in. The Fitbit committee, get your tickets while it's hot. They will sell out at some point. I think we're good for right now, though. Goat Popsicle with the tier 1 sub. Resub, thank you. Danny, Twitch Prime sub. Matt with 100 biddies, thank you. New username with a 10-month Twitch Prime sub says 10 months goes really fast. It does, man. Dude, we're in, like, basically mid-November. What is going on here? Mid-November already. The Devilish, there it is, with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs for the first Max Verstappen of the night. Thank you very much, man. Doctor also in the Fitbit committee. Let's go. Numpty with the 60. Numpty must be new around here. Never heard that name before. With the 60 biddies. Oh my god. Iceman with the tier 1 resub. Thank you very much. Roms, Twitch Prime. Fire Medic with the Fitbits. Let's go. GJ Cool, Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Refuse something with the Twitch Primer as well. Wait, what was the second Max Verstappen for? Is it not telling me something? We had 2 Max Verstappens. The Devilish gave out 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Did I miss something? I don't see it. I don't think I missed it. Finally catching up with your stream. Welcome, welcome. This is Thirsty Thursday. We have a very interesting build today. Not something that I would build. Zach Verstappen. Yeah, does anybody know what that second Max Verstappen was? I don't see anything. Happy late Halloween. Right back at you. Wow. Halloween seems like a while ago, even that. I'm already moving into, there's one. Fire Medic. Fire Medic with a 1,000 biddies says, missed the last couple of streams, but I'm back. Let's get it. Thank you very much, Fire Medic. Let's go. I'm proud to be an American today, says Roman. I'm glad you feel that way. I support you. How's everybody doing tonight? Is anybody planning on building a PC while I build this PC? I feel motivated whenever we're all building together. I don't want to be the only one building. I know I'm not the only one drinking. I saw Dr. Zoomer already sipping like an hour before the stream started. Zach, who you voted for? We are definitely not talking about politics on this stream. This is Thirsty Thursday. I know you guys have been surrounded by politics the entire week, possibly the whole year. This is the one place where we are not talking about politics at all. Do not come in here with that. Caesar with the 11-month Twitch Prime resub says, coming up on a year already? Let's go. Thank you. Is a 7500F good with a 7900 GRE? That's pushing it. That's pushing it. You'd have to look it up. I live in a swing state too. I hate it so much. Yeah. Pennsylvania's a battle zone right here. But thank goodness it's over. What's the beer this week? This is a Dogfish Head Hazy Squall. Nice and light, 6.5% hazy IPA. Our hazy IPA combines Pilsner malt, malted wheat, continual hopping, and dry hopping for the perfect storm of juicy citrus and luscious hoppy flavor. That's about how I would describe it. Yeah. Tiny can? I know, these little, like, normal sized cans feel tiny. Don't worry, I bought big cans too. We're good to go. We'll drink that one next. I'm drinking a Corona here. Nice. I'm not above a Corona. A Corona will Definitely get the job done every now and then. Rip to the You've Got Mail man. Really? Is that true? Wow, that's huge if true. Nikki Scarfo is here with the $10 dono. Says, so I missed last one. Mic check 1, mic check 2. No building tonight, just getting my frag box up and running. Frag box. Is that what you call a PC these days? Thank you very much for the $10 dono, man. He did? Wow. I don't know anything about that dude. The You've Got Mail guy died. That's a shame, man. That is top 5 recognizable voice right there. Rattler with the Fitbit says, watching on my new gaming PC thanks to your videos, Zach. Well, watch while you're in the Fitbit committee as well. Congrats on the new PC. Thank you. Crazy with the Twitch Prime resub. Thank you. Big Sack TV, Twitch Primer. Dad Dots with the tier 1 resub as well. Thank you very much. We're going to snooze that ad break. We'll do an ad break on the next one. 3 words made him so much money. Do you think? I have no idea. I have never looked that up. Do you think he did? Like, that voice came out like before people even knew that the internet was gonna take off. Like, did he get like a royalty on that, where like he makes money as it like gets bigger and bigger, or like did they probably just hire a voice actor, pay him a one-time fee, and then he's good? Did he actually get rich from that? Mash with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Also, how many people type a 1 in chat? Just if this doesn't apply to you, just how about we try this? Everybody, take your hand off the keyboard for real quick. Just take it off. Relax. Okay, like raise your hands with me. Only type a 1 in chat if you actually tried to buy a 9800X3D. Okay, that guy on YouTube is definitely getting banned. I'm gonna do it myself. Goodbye. Oh my God, Mark got him like right before I clicked. Mark got it. Okay, a few. Mark, you tried to buy one? Cowboys fan? That doesn't count. Okay, a few. Did it? Probably should have reworded that. Can anybody type a 2 if you actually successfully bought that? Bought a 9800X3D. I don't know if I was successful or not. So, oh my God, why is that music not turned down yet? What the who is on? Oh my God, now you guys can actually hear me. Thank goodness. Is that better? Can you guys actually... Were you guys just like lip reading me? Oh my God. That was obnoxious. Billionaire with the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you very much. James also with the tier 1 resub. Skinny with the tier 1 6-month resub. Thank you guys very much. Also, Scarfo once in the Fitbit community says, I won the UFD frag box from Falcon Northwest. Oh, wow. Nice. 14700K and 4090. So now I'm an NVIDIA shill. Nice. Oh, wow. That's crazy that you won that. Nice. Infinity with the tier 1 7-month resub. Thank you. You guys could hear. I'm drinking Coors Banquet. That sounds disgusting. Are you serious? Can I introduce you to a not terrible beer? Rebel with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Oh, Infinity said, thanks, buddy, for bringing us some awesome content. You've brought my passion back to PC building. Sorry to hear that you lost, though. But I'm glad you're back, man. Back in action. This is the place to be. This is the industry to be into. This is the hobby to be into. In my humble opinion. I don't think it really means that much, though. Yeah, so I was at the gym today, and I had an alarm set for 9 a.m. because that's when Newegg said, we're going to launch the 9800X3D. Set the alarm. I was even in between sets. So, like, I was on it from 8:59 to 9 a.m. And as soon as I hit refresh, it went from coming soon to out of stock. Like, no chance. 0 chance at all. I was refreshing it like every 6 seconds. So Newegg kind of screwed me on that one. I did find a 9800X3D on Amazon And interestingly enough, the 9800X3D only showed on Amazon personal accounts. It didn't even like show up as a listing on our Amazon business account. So only the personal account. I did buy that, but the last time I checked, it didn't even tell me like a date that it's coming. It just says like the purchase went through. So I don't, yeah, it just says order received. I've never seen an Amazon order stuck on order received for more than like 30 seconds. Same? Really? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get those 9800X3Ds anytime soon. That could have been a fake listing for all I know. I haven't tried on my personal account, was wondering why it wasn't listed. Yeah, it was not showing up on the business accounts at all for whatever reason. Cyber Panda, gifted out tier 1 sub, thank you very much. Pyro, Twitch Prime, PMP with the Twitch Prime resub, Shrimp with the Twitch Prime sub, let's go. Yeah, if I can't get a 9800, because I want to rebuild my PC. This guy, my daily driver. Once January rolls around, or whenever the new NVIDIA cards come out, I'm switching to NVIDIA just because I do a rotation. I daily drove an Intel GPU before this. Now I'm on the XTX. Now it's time to switch back to NVIDIA. I want to get an NVIDIA 50 series card. Probably just going to get like whichever one we can get our hands on for free for a review or a video. I would guess it's probably going to be a 50. I doubt. I've never been sent a 90 series card, so we'll see. But I definitely want an X3D CPU with that. I have a 7800 X3D that's just sitting on the shelf in case if I couldn't get a 9800 X3D. But now that I kind of possibly got one I really want, I don't know. But I'm going to rebuild my daily driver here. And you guys just went to an ad break, so I'll hop over to YouTube. How's YouTube doing? Sorry if I offended you. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Have you seen the PCMR giveaway? No. Is it good? Like the PCMR subreddit? This better be good. I can't believe I'm actually typing this in. I don't see a giveaway. I don't see a PCMR giveaway, man. Usually when there's a giveaway, they pin it to the top. I don't see a giveaway on PCMR. I could be blind though. I'm not sure. When are you building a PC? Like as soon as this ad breaks over, we're gonna start. When do you usually start the build? I would say usually it's like a solid half hour. We've been live for 22 minutes. Yeah, whenever this Twitch ad break is over, I'll start building. Or at least we'll talk about the parts. 9800 X3D is already getting scalped. I know. I saw eBay listings for the 9800 X3D at $1,000. It's insane. Ethan with Twitch Primer, thank you. Fernando with the tier 1 resub, thank you. Tier 1 sub. Infini Loki with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you guys very much. Yeah, I would love a 9800 X3D. Oh, I missed that. What's the update on the PC helper badge? Yeah, I kind of messed that up. Sorry. In our Discord server, we have a PC helper title that you can get a badge, a role. And we have one batch of a few people that we're going to send out. I think it was on me. I think I forgot to do it. But now we're working on the second batch. And I think it's finalized. I think I'm going to send it out like as soon as I can send it out. So yeah, I think it's like 10 people or so that's going to be on this first batch. I'll make an announcement in the Discord server very soon. Sorry for the delay. How do you win the PC? Type in ! giveaway. Go to that link. Make sure you log in on Twitch. I'll show you how to do it in a minute. But you should be able to figure it out. ! giveaway. Click on that link. And make sure you log in via Twitch. If you're watching over on YouTube, all of the instructions of winning the PC. This is the PC that we're currently giving away right here. We got the gold themed 7500F and the 4060. You have to be watching on Twitch to win that PC. We are always running a gaming PC giveaway during these Twitch live streams. Raffle style. Type in exclamation point giveaway. You guys will figure it out, but I'll give an explanation a little bit later. That's beautiful. Yeah, that build actually turned out pretty well. The only thing I don't like are the fan RGBs. That is as gold as we could get them. Like, imagine if I can't draw over here. That'd be great if I could like go on top of this layer. If we could get that CPU cooler fan and those 4 case fans to be the same gold as the RGB on the RAM and on the extensions, oh my god, that would be clean. But that was as gold as those Corsair fans let us go. So it didn't turn out quite as good as I wanted it to be. Part with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. I like the light gold. I mean, the light gold doesn't look bad, but it's not as good as I wanted it to look. I am shocked that the Toasty Bros next giveaway is the 9800 X3D with an XTX. Is it really? That's a good giveaway right there. Oh, they're like monthly giveaway stream? Yeah, if that's true, wow, that's huge. I wonder how they got one. I didn't see that they made a video on one. Hades with the 100 buddy says, yo, Zach, I'm planning to build my first PC, but I don't know if I should buy budget stuff and save some for next year or go all in. What would you recommend? I have a decent budget, so money is not much of an issue. If money is not much of an issue, and you're planning on buying a high-end build, I would probably wait till January at this point. Like, if you want to jump into a PC right now, like, you're not going to regret it. Unless if you're the type of person that, like, wants to be on the latest and greatest technology. We have the best CPU figured out. Ryzen 9000 series through and through. Definitely get that, depending on however much you want to spend. But in terms of GPUs, all 3 manufacturers are about to release a new GPU in the next 2 months. NVIDIA and AMD are going to be announcing at CES the first week of January. We don't know when they're going to launch. It'll probably be a couple weeks after. But we just got rumors today that Intel is actually going to release Battlemage next month. Not 100% confirmed yet, but a trusted leaker said that Battlemage is actually coming in December before CES, which is wild. I got a video coming out about that tomorrow, probably. Yeah, Intel is releasing Battlemage. We've been waiting for Battlemage for a while. I'm very excited about that. If Intel releases a high-end Battlemage, like XTX level, 4080 Super level, somewhere around there, 1440p, ultra settings GPU, I would consider daily driving that instead of switching to NVIDIA. Winter with 100 bit says, hey Zach, I'm building my 4th PC tomorrow, 7500F and the 6650 XT. Thoughts? Solid price to performance. Yeah, both of those are in good sweet spots right now. Painful with the fitted bitties. All 3 of the manufacturers still doesn't sound right. I'm used to it. Jensen could buy Intel Solo. Speaking of Jensen, there was an article that came out either yesterday or today that said that early in Jensen's career, TSMC, the manufacturer that actually builds the chips that go on CPUs and GPUs, they wanted Jensen to be their CEO. It could be a completely different world if that would have went through. Pretty wild. I don't think most people knew that. I'm sure he gets CEO offers every single day at this point. I want to build one, but I'm going to move to Australia soon, so I'll build once I get there. Yeah, your prices might not be as good, but I can't imagine it's going to be fun to move with a gaming PC. Okay, let me hit record on these cameras, and we'll start talking about this build. So we are doing something completely different for ZTT with this build. This is a build that is going to be for an upcoming YouTube video, and actually a new long-form YouTube video series. We don't have many series. We have just our normal builds, we have our setup guide videos, and we have Flippin' Friday. Those are like our 3 main series. This new one is going to be Community Remakes series. I don't know if that's going to be the name or not. But over on the Discord server, for those of you that don't know this, type in L in chat if you were actually not in the ZTT Discord server. Type in L in chat. Type a B if you got banned from the Discord server. But type in L if you're not in the Discord server. Okay. So if you go in the Discord server and go to community builds, L, just a few L's, not a lot. Just type in ! Discord if you want. Yeah, okay, there's the dubs coming through. All right, you guys are smart. You passed the test. Okay. Every single day, we post 4 PCs. Actually, it might be 5 at this point. Of our community members. And, like, we post all of the specs and whatnot. I'm going to start building these PCs for a YouTube video and, like, try to replicate it. And then that way, not only do I like see and share what people out in like the real world are building, not just my opinion, but I can also provide feedback on what I think about people's builds. So the first one we're doing is this Goobers. I don't know anything about this guy. We got Tubers 93 right here. This is the PC that we're trying to build. Right here. He posted this like about a month ago. I bought all the parts like a couple weeks ago, trying to schedule this out. We're going to try to rebuild his PC. I have everything other than the power supply down to a T. So I'm excited. I really like this idea. It's going to be fun. So, selfishly, one of the reasons why I also want to do this is because we are going to touch PC hardware that I would never have touched before, such as this. This is the Intel i5-14500. I don't know why. I don't know why. But Tubers thought that this was a good idea. Tubers 93 wanted an i5-14500. So we're going to go with it. The motherboard that Tubers selected is an Asus TUF B650, B760. Oh my god, I automatically said 650. That's hilarious. Plus Wi-Fi. ATX motherboard. Don't really know anything about it. He's also got some Corsair Vengeance DDR5, 32 gigabyte DDR5 kit, clocked at 6,000 megahertz. I really hope that's a DDR5 motherboard. We can only hope. Okay. We got this right here. Now this I would have used. I've used that kit several times. This I definitely would not have touched with a 10-foot pole. This is not my style. This is a Samsung 970 EVO Plus. This is where one of the asterisks is. Tubers bought a Samsung 970 EVO. But then the EVO Plus came out afterwards, probably. The EVO Plus is actually better and cheaper. So I didn't want to like blatantly buy a worse product. So I at least gave him a little bit of an upgrade on this one. So we got the 970 EVO Plus. There is definitely nothing wrong with the Samsung lineup of SSDs. I know that it's one of the most popular ones. It's got really good performance. I tend to not spend all that extra money, though, on SSDs because I usually prefer to get more price performance out of my CPU and my GPU. But I know that's a super popular pick, so we're going to copy them. Cooling the 14500 is the NZXT T120 RGB. I do actually like these coolers. They're a little bit expensive, but they are super clean. NZXT is going to match the aesthetics of everything else. We get a couple extra NZXT fans here. That it's the exact fans that match that with the ring light instead of the fan lights. For our power supply, this is the one thing that I could not copy. Tubers had a Thermalright TG650, which is a white power supply that was not in stock anywhere. So I just bought an A650 BN, and then we paired it with my classic Asia Horse 16 gauge cable extensions to make it white. That was the best I could do. And then this GPU I didn't even know about. So this is another reason why I was super excited about this one. This is a... Why is that not focusing, man? There we go. This is a Gigabyte Ice, Eagle Ice, RTX 4060. Now, 4060s I don't really hate on anymore. That price has come down a good bit. The Gigabyte Eagle cards, I typically do not like because the aesthetics of the normal Eagle cards are not good. I was not aware that there was an Eagle Ice version. And oh my god. Look at this Gigabyte Eagle. Actually, I don't really like that huge copper heat pipe, but other than that, pretty clean. Oh my god, I really do not like that. Why did they do that? Oh, that looks so dumb. Look at that. That makes me want to get like copper cable extension colors. I feel like I gotta... Oh my god, that is just obnoxious. Why would they do that? Okay, other than... How did I not see that in his... Oh my god. It doesn't look that bad in the dark. That is such a dumb design. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to get over that. Alright, there's the Gigabyte Eagle card. There we go. That was kind of a buzzkill for me, I'm not gonna lie. I do not like that design at all. Won't be buying this one again. Looks pretty for me. I mean, it's a good looking card other than that. Water cool the CPU with copper pipes. Okay, we'll do that. Okay. We'll just do that right now. Fire Eyes with the tier 1 reset, thank you. Nayu Song with 100 biddies says W. Lard with the Twitch Prime sub. Mr. Terrible with the Twitch Prime sub. Painful with the Fitted biddy says, oh, nope, I already did that one. Alright. Going to need a copper colored case. Oh yeah, I didn't even talk about the case. Alright, we're almost done. We're almost done. Here's our case. There it is. I didn't take the side panel off. This is the good old classic NZXT H5 Flow. This is the RGB version. And this is another thing I'm going to talk about in the video. Oh my god, why is it not? Hello? I don't want to break you. Okay. I don't want to break you, especially while I'm live to, oh my god, 1 million people. How do I... Why is this stuck? Hello? That was obnoxiously difficult. Okay. Everything's under control. Alright. H5 Flow. Boom. There we go. It does come with... This is something, like I said, I'm going to be talking about. It comes with 2 RGB 120s in the front and a non-RGB just white fan in the back. And then he added... Tubers added... the ring RGB fans up top to match the ring RGB fan on the CPU cooler, and then just has the fan RGB front 120s that the case came with. We're going to do it exactly like he did, but then I'm going to explain how I don't really think that that's a good idea. But yeah, this is going to be community remake build numero uno. Escrow with the 2-month resub says, finna win that PC for my sister. Just remember that this is the giveaway PC, not the PC we're building. The PC that we're building is actually going to be on our Black Friday monthly drop. Our monthly drop's probably going to have like 6, 7, 8 different builds because we didn't do one on November 1st. And they're going to be at crazy, crazy prices. Commenter with the super chat says, You had a job at 14. Any advice for someone who is also trying to get a job at 14? Should I use a teacher as a reference? What should I know? Yeah, I definitely use teachers as a reference because there's probably nobody else in your life other than family that you could put as a reference. And then you just have to find somewhere. That McDonald's that was in my hometown was the only place that hired. Like before 16, I think. You just have to find somewhere that'll hire at such a young age. But yeah, I'm pretty confident I use a teacher reference. Thank you for the super chat. Skyline Gaming with the Fitbit, it says, hey Zach, I know you might have already spoken about this, but I had no power and got here late, sadly. Were you able to get your 9800 X3D? I'm hoping it comes back now. I did give the full explanation. I have a 9800 X3D in my order sheet on Amazon, but it doesn't even tell me a date of when it's arriving, so I don't know if I actually bought one or not. Newegg sold out right away. Zach, Gamers Nexus just released a video on the 7600 X3D. Since when is that a thing? I mean, the 7600 X3D has been a thing for a while. It's a Micro Center exclusive, though. That's been out for, I want to say, a couple months. Bong with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Fires with the 100 biddy says, bro, I subscribed, but I can't buy a ticket. Okay, all right, guys. Since we can't figure this out, I got you. I got you. Okay. Real quick, and then we're going to start building the PC. Actually, hold on. Let me unrecord these cameras. That way we don't have ridiculous video sizes. Okay. All right, PC building experts, nerds, tech support. That can't figure out a simple giveaway. I got you. Type in exclamation point. You have to be on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, scroll down to the live stream description. It'll show you all the information you need to know. If you're on Twitch, type in exclamation point giveaway. That'll take you here. Make sure you log in with your Twitch account. This is the PC that we're giving away. On December 5th is when the next drawing is. We are always running a gaming PC giveaway during these live streams. The concept is you watch these streams, you earn points while you watch them, and then at the end you convert your points into tickets, and it's a raffle style. So the more you watch, the more tickets you get, and the more tickets you get, the higher chance you have at winning. It shows you over here all of the ways that you can earn points. You earn bonus points, of course, from subscribing and donating and all that stuff, but the majority of people are just going to be earning points from watching. So I'm going to refresh here. It says that I currently have 720 giveaway points. Every ticket is 100 points. So that means I can afford 7 tickets. Boom. Buy tickets. I currently have 10 tickets now. This is how many tickets that are in circulation. This is how many people figured out how to use the giveaway before you did. Just for the record. That's it. December 5th is when that next drawing is. Does that make sense? If that didn't make sense, then you can type in X. This is the last ditch effort. If you still don't understand, type in exclamation point giveaway help. That'll take you to a dedicated video about everything you need to know. Exclamation point giveaway help. It is a worldwide giveaway. Exclamation point giveaway help as a last ditch effort. If that doesn't help, then you're not winning that PC. Sorry. The last panda with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Matt with the Fitbitties. Welcome to the Fitbitty committee. Was that good? Did that all make sense? Are you guys... Is there anybody lost? Anybody still lost? Tahiti with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. I think we're good. Should we start building? Is it build or more yap time? How you guys feeling? Zach, I'm working on my first flip right now. Nice. Sylvia with the 500 biddies. Hey, Zach. Figured I'd ask someone who knows this stuff since I don't. I am having issues with all my... Oh, my God. Please don't ask me troubleshooting questions. With all my input devices randomly freezing or getting super delayed, I think it's the CPU. What would you recommend I get? Hard budget I can't afford to spend, including potential new motherboard, is $300. I currently have an i7-6850K, and about a year ago upgraded my GPU to a 3060 Ti. I would first like remove individual USB input devices until you don't have an issue. Like, go down and try to isolate every single USB device. Only plug in your keyboard and hit Windows key, type around, open up Notepad, type around. If that doesn't do it, then add the mouse, you know, and then just use that for 30 minutes. Try to isolate individual USB devices, because it could just be one device that's either A, just like not vibing with your system at all, or B, causing interference if it's wireless to everything else. Like, I have an issue sometimes where this Corsair mount, or no, I'm sorry, it's the Corsair keyboard. It'll sometimes not detect all of my key typing if it's surrounded by other USB wireless devices back there. So I actually move it up here. That way there's just no interference whatsoever. I would just play around with it. I wouldn't upgrade your CPU just for that. But maybe you do need a CPU, because I mean the 6850K is old, but the 6850K is probably not causing your USB device issue, I would guess. Yeetman with the dono, thank you very much. I have the same problem with the HyperX mouse. Yeah, I mean, with all these wireless frequencies and network interference going on, and even just like changing the ports that they're on, like some devices still really could utilize that extra USB 3 power. Some are fine on USB 2. Some are finicky, mix matching. I mean, you just gotta play around with it. Just gotta play around with it. Can we get to building? I have an hour and a half. I'm just letting you know we're definitely not. If we started right this second, we're definitely not finishing an hour and a half. Sorry, man. We want a PC with the Ryzen 4070 now. Watch Toasty Bros' video. The latest Ryzen 4070 content came out like 2 weeks ago on the Toasty Bros channel. I think they made a short about it. It was pretty good. Chef with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Kai with the tier 1 sub as well, thank you. What do you think of all the Steelers trades? Not super excited. I think our team is better, no doubt. But the Steelers have been trying to sign a big name wide receiver this entire season, and we did not get a big name wide receiver. I do like the Preston, I forget what his last name is, from the Packers, an outside rusher. He's definitely a little bit older and past his prime, but he's probably still good and good depth for us. But yeah, I was really hoping for a bigger name wide receiver that we did not get. Yeetman with the 222 dono. Now that the 9800 X3D is out, when are you building a new PC? Sorry, I had the full conversation already. It's probably going to be in January, whenever the new GPUs come out. We have to wait and see what happens with that. Preston Smith, yeah. Yeah, I didn't even know who he was beforehand, but everything that I saw since he got traded, he looks good, just not fresh. He's a little older. Lordy Style, Lorid Style with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Should we start building? All right, let me refire up these camera recordings and we'll start building. Remember, this is not my parts list. I'm following tubers. Not me. This is not on me. I wholeheartedly do not recommend this parts list, just for the record. What body part are you gonna sell for the 5080? I'm just gonna make a TikTok / YouTube Shorts for it. That is the currency that I pay for, or that I pay with. these days. So whichever manufacturer is willing to send me a 5080, preferably, we'll make that happen. Air Gaming with Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Matt with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Winter with 100 biddies says thoughts on a used 3080 for 400. Oh man, I don't know. That seems a little high. A used 30. I don't know what the normal 3080 prices are right now, but in terms of value, I don't know. I guess 3080s are gonna start to be offloaded a lot now. Actually, yeah. Wow. I haven't really thought this too far ahead. But if there was a card that is going to go down significantly in price in the next 2 months, the 3080 is probably one of the top 3 cards. Because there's going to be a lot of people upgrading from a 3080. Oh, I don't have tools. From a 3080 to a 5080. That's a pretty common upgrade path. The people that skip 2 generations. Yeah, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I would guess that a 3080 is not a great buy right now. But I'm not 100% sure. Really hard question. Is a 5600X with the 6700 XT good? Yeah, that is still a great combo. Okay. I didn't even need to get my knife out. This is already open. Silver with the 500 biddies. What screwdriver do you use? I got the LTT screwdriver, my man. Where did you buy it from? Linus himself sent me this. They sent me this one and this one. I was using the black LTT screwdriver for a really long time because Brett from UFD Tech actually gave that to me. I really like the LTT screwdriver. But a couple months ago at this point, Linus actually sent me an email himself and said, hey, how about some ZTT colored? He even said, like, I saw that you were using the black one for Thirsty Thursday. Would you like some ZTT colored LTT screwdrivers? And I was like, yeah, of course I do. So boom, there we go. Screwdriver showcase. And now I talk about it every now I talk about his screwdriver every time somebody asks. It was a win-win situation there. The man knows what he's doing. All right, here we go. Here's our 14500. There isn't anybody here watching that has a 14500, is there? Does anybody here happen to have a 14500? There's no way. Faded with the $5 super chat says, yo, Zach, should I horizontally mount my RTX 4070 Super? I'm trying to build an aesthetic build. I can't answer that without seeing your build, man. Horizontal versus vertical. There's several factors to decide if that's a good idea or not. All of the followers are pro AMD. I mean, clearly not. Tubers is in our ZTT Discord server, and he submitted this build, and that's why we're building with the 14500. I honestly don't think the number sequence 14500 has ever come out of my mouth before starting to work on this project. I don't think I've ever talked about the 14500 in my life. Maybe I mentioned it when the 14 series came out and I listed like them all off in a video, but other than that, there's no way I've ever even talked about this. What knife do you use? This could use an upgrade. This is just a typical box knife, box cutter knife. It doesn't even have a brand on it. I think I bought like a pack of 10 of these on Amazon Because I know everybody at the ZTT HQ uses that same one, so I definitely bought several of those. Something's going on with my autofocus, and I don't know what. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I might have figured it out. Hold on. Okay, I think I figured out the autofocus issue. We're good. We're good. Please give me an autofocus up here. Yep, there we go. All right. We got it. Why does it cost money to enter the giveaway? It does not. Reread it. You're earning points by just watching. How much money can you save on a GPU on Black Friday? This is going to be... It all depends on the situation. This upcoming Black Friday is probably going to be a bigger savings Black Friday than usual because all these new GPUs are coming out or being announced in January. So a lot of these manufacturers and sellers are motivated to get rid of current gen inventory before the new GPUs come out. So when you pair that timing with Black Friday, this is probably going to be one of the better Black Fridays for GPUs. I would say it's not going to be anything outrageous like $100 sales. It all depends on the level of GPU that you buy at. But I mean, it's probably going to be the best it's been for a while. I would guess. Yeet Man with another 333. We got a 111, a 222, and now a 333 from Yeet Man. Have you ever used an electric screwdriver like the Wow Stick or the fan? I don't mean to sound cocky, but I'm pretty sure I put Wow Stick on the map. Okay. I was using a Wow Stick like 5 years ago, exclusively on Thirsty Thursday. I just don't use it anymore. I haven't used it. I have one in my... And Fantech has sent me like 30 of those screwdrivers. The only reason I don't use them is because all of the bits that I need to build a PC are in this LTT screwdriver. And it's really nice just having one screwdriver. Otherwise, yeah, I used to use those little electric screwdrivers all the time on Thirsty Thursday. I just don't really do it anymore. Ty with the super chat says RTX 4060 Ti and 14600K a good combo. No. No. I would not recommend that at all. Mako with the $10 super chat says, what's the funniest PC terminology blunder you've ever heard? Terminology blunder? I gotta be honest, I don't know what that means. I mean, Ryzen 4070? Is that the best one? Yeah, that's gotta be the best one, right? I don't think we're ever gonna... I don't think any PC terminology blunder is ever gonna top the Ryzen 4070. Right? Am I wrong on that? Why is this ridiculous? Oh my goodness. There we go. Oh yeah. Count Studs with the $2 YouTube super chat. 7900 XT and 7800 X3D good for a first build. Yeah, that's great, man. That's a real solid combo. Just don't overpay for your X3D. If you can find an X3D for like under $400, go for it. But don't pay like the $450 to $500 that they're currently priced at. That would not be good. Brandy with the Fitty Bitty says, just upgraded last week to the 6750 XT from the RX 6600 and also upgraded my monitor to 1440p 180. Huge difference. Nice. Yeah, that is a good gaming experience upgrade. RX 6600, real solid 1080p graphics card. 6750 XT, that jumps you into 1440p. Yeah, those are the types of upgrades that I really like. Fire, I guess I should learn how to pronounce his name. Firas with another 100 biddies. What's your thoughts about a 5800X with a 4060 Ti? I mean, the 4060 Ti, like the GPU by itself is perfectly fine. Like it works and it's not going to blow up. It's a solid card. But the pricing of the 4060 Ti is just not good. Especially if you're considering the 8GB version. Because you don't want to spend that kind of money on an 8GB graphics card in late 2024. I do like the 5800X though. But it depends on what 4060 Ti pricing you're looking at, but I would reconsider. Or would recommend reconsidering. Okay, here is the, nope, don't eat that. This is the NZXT T120. I think I've used this one other time before, a long time ago. We are definitely pulling out the instructions for this one. Super clean CPU cooler though. NZXT coolers are a little bit underused, in my opinion. They are expensive. I don't know how this goes. To be honest, I thought there was only 8GB versions. For the 4060 Ti, there's an 8GB and a 16GB. Both are very expensive for what you're getting. But the 8GB is arguably worse value because it just ends up being a ton of money for an 8GB graphics card. Like 8GB, it's pretty wild that in 2024, 8GB graphics cards, like the downside of that is only 8GB of VRAM. Like games are definitely saturating that at this point and are only continuing to saturate. I'm peeling this off for the record. Are only continuing to saturate more and more VRAM as time goes on. So like now is like, unless if you're like buying on a budget, which a 4060 Ti is not budget, an 8GB graphics card is not a great investment. Oh, let's go. I did just drop my mouse, though. Aiden Thomas with the $20 YouTube Super Chat. Let's go. Aiden's back. How do you post PC builds on your community builds Discord? I'd like to add mine. Also, I'm thinking about putting Gundam models in the PC 1 to 100 scale. I don't know what that means. How bad would that affect airflow? Should I leave it as stock? I don't know what you're talking about with the scales or anything like that. If you want to put a little figure in your PC, I would not worry about that for airflow. Like, if you have a... I won't worry about it. If you want to decorate your PC with little figures, go for it. I think that's perfectly fine. How do you post on the community build? Send a DM to ZTT Builds, the account that always posts them. You can just go to the guidelines channel. We have instructions there. But just send a DM to ZTT Builds, this account right here, and just copy the format and fill out your own information. And then they put you into a queue. You wait X amount of time. Pretty sure that queue is pretty big at this point. But yeah, just copy and paste. Copy and paste. Rusty Nail Gaming becoming a YouTube exclusive. Let's go. Thank you very much for that membership. What reverse proxy do you use? I don't have a reverse proxy right now, but I have used, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think people call it Nginx. Nginx. Do people say Nginx? I haven't done any self-hosting for like probably over a year now, so I'm a little rusty on that, but I have used that before. I just don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Did I butcher that? Stripe, let's go. Stripe, the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you. It's correct, yeah. Yeah, that one I've used before. I'm not hosting anything right now that requires a reverse proxy, so I'm a little out of touch right now. Okay. All right, how do I do this? I haven't installed this cooler in a really long time, and I haven't installed an LGA 1700 cooler in a long time, or a CPU in a long time either. How do I do this? Okay, I need this thing, right? Is this 1700? Okay, that is 1700. We're gonna do it like that. And then, oh, is this, oh my God. Is this all just ready to go? Just like that? That's all I gotta do? Oh, that's huge if true. Is that all I gotta do right there? Wow. Okay. That'll work. Yeah, that's it. All right. That's very easy. We need some thermal paste action, though. We don't have to use any of this stuff. Okay. No spacers? Yeah, no spacers at all. That's why I was questioning it. It just goes right down on there. What am I looking for, though? Did it not come with thermal paste? Northern Lights coming in hot. 5 more. Oh, NZXT thermal paste? Do we dare? Let's do it. Northern Lights with the 5 tier 1 gifted subs. Thank you. Had a couple people showing up late today. That's all right. Appreciate it. We're gonna do some NZXT thermal paste action. I don't know if I've ever used this before. Oh my God, it's been so long since I've done LGA 1700. We're gonna do the lime method. Oh my God, this is so watery. Ew. Ew. Why is this so watery? That's like the most watery thermal paste I've ever touched in my life. Okay. CPU sticker, CPU cooler sticker has been peeled. Abort mission? No, that's definitely good enough. Unless if you guys are quite... Should I not use that thermal paste? It's not the most even. You can tell where I started to figure out how fast it was coming out. Don't clip that, by the way. No, that'll work. That'll work. I'm a little worried about how, like, runny that is. I totally forgot to do this part. We gotta peel these off. Brother, ew. It's not the best looking. Just goopy? No, I wouldn't call it goopy. I would call it runny. There's like, this is actually kind of weird. Like, look at the top half of my thermal paste application, and then like look at that surrounding liquid around that top half of it. Like the three-dimensional part of it is thermal paste, but it looks like there's a little like spare liquid, like it should have been shaken up or something. It's gonna spill. Yeah, I mean that will legitimately run a little bit. Look how I kind of, not fast, but look how it kind of spread a little bit. by leaning it over just a little bit, right here. I would not use that. I am now more motivated than ever to use it. I want to see if it actually works. We will report back with our findings. Judging by aesthetics only, that is potentially the worst thermal paste I've ever used in my life. But I don't judge thermal paste by aesthetics. It's one of the very few things I don't. We gotta check out the performance for that one. Janet with the $10 YouTube super chat says, Zach, I'm doing an Intel build, oh boy, and an NVIDIA 5080. Which one do you recommend for a build like that? Because I was thinking about buying a Core i5 Intel 14600K for $225. Should I do that or no? No, you should definitely not do that. Sorry. This is going to start to sound bad. I understand that. But if you're not tracking the whole PC hardware situation that we got going on right now, like, there is not a single person, a single situation where I would recommend getting the 14600K for a new build. No, definitely not. That the LGA 1700 is end of life. They're not making new CPUs for LGA 1700, so there's no real upgrade path. And I just wouldn't recommend buying Intel at all at this point, because in terms of price to performance, Ryzen is just trumping it in every single price level. Like, there's just no... Unless if you... The only thing that I can think of, and this is how I'm going to explain it for the next several months, I think, is unless if you are using your PC for work and you have a specific application or software that really does need an Intel CPU, like, there's really just nobody that should be buying Intel CPUs at this point. I know there are going to be those applications that applies to, but for like PC gamers, just no way, no way. I mean, definitely not 14th gen, but 15th gen, whatever they even call that, 15th gen, Arrow Lake. There's just not a single Arrow Lake CPU that makes sense in terms of value compared to Ryzen. Yeah, I would recommend switching to an AM5 build for sure. Unless if that whole work PC thing. Oh my god! Nikki Scarfa with the 50! No message? Just 50? Dude, I need to get on that level, man. That's ridiculous. Just drop a 50 without even saying it? Like, not even like a, hey, I need a shout out. It's been 6 minutes since you said my name, Zach. I need some sort... Nope. Just a straight up 50. Thank you, man. That's kind of insane. Much appreciated. I hope that fragged louder. That's true. That's true. That I almost didn't even hear that last Max Verstappen. Yeah, I barely heard that one. Thank you very much, Scarfo. That's obnoxious. Lusardio with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. OP with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Uber with the tier 3 6-month resub. That is also pretty baller. A tier 3 6-month resub. Thank you so much, man. Mako with the $5 super chat says, when you don't shake the ketchup bottle. Yes, that's exactly what that thermal paste looked like. I feel like I did something wrong. It just looks like it needs a shake. Oh my god. Okay, we'll do this first. You're not even looking at what I'm doing. My bad. RK with the tier 1 resub, thank you. Forbidden Master with the $5 YouTube super chat says, has APNX sent their C1 PC case yet? No. Yeah, I still have that air cooler. No, I don't think they're going to at this point. Companies typically only want to send their new stuff that, like, they want camera time on right away. I only have like relationships with a small amount of companies where they'll send me anything, like no matter how old it is. Corsair is one of them. Most companies will only send creator stuff if it's like brand new and it's part of their marketing budgets or their like marketing launch budgets. And I don't even think I have a rep at APNX. I think I have a rep that like does marketing for APNX. So no, I don't think that one's gonna come. I think that ship has sailed, unfortunately. But here we go. We got our motherboard ready to go. We got an Asus TUF B760 Gaming Plus with an i5-14500. 32 gigs of DDR5. Corsair Vengeance, a 1 terabyte Samsung 970 Evo Plus, and an NZXT T120 CPU cooler. That is 100% prepped and ready to go. There is no way I'm going to be able to do this power supply without going to the bathroom. I apologize. Let's catch up on these real quick, though. Arctic with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. King Jones, Twitch Primer. Vivid, Twitch Prime, no, Tier 1, thank you. All-Star with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you as well. Okay. What is the cost on the motherboard? I don't know. Here's the parts list. Remember, this is not a parts list that I recommend. I am copying a community member's build. I did not make this parts list. Those are just the prices that I paid a couple of weeks ago. The motherboard cost $160. Chris with the Twitch Prime sub. Invader with the Twitch Prime sub. All-Star with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you guys very much. Got some Twitch Prime subs coming in hot. Okay. This is the most stereotypical NZXT build I've seen in a while. Yes, that's exactly what I would consider it, especially considering the NZXT thermal paste that we use. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to run an ad now. That way you guys have less ads to watch later on during the stream. So don't be mad at me. I'm doing it for you. I'll be back. We good to go? I got new beer here. New beer on deck. I'm pretty sure I've drank this before on Thirsty Thursday. This is the Good Vibes West Coast IPA. 7.3. It's a little high for my taste at this point. I'm definitely starting to gravitate towards like the 6%ers again. I used to be chasing the 7, 8, and 9s. But these days I prefer the lower ones. So 7's getting up there. Pretty sure this is a good one though. Good vibes though. Good vibes. Matt with the 69 biddies. That's also some good vibes. Scarfo with the fitted biddy says, you and Brett both show so much kindness to your community. So I will help every bit I can. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Scarfo. I will say, Brett, I would say he's on a whole new level of taking care of his community, though. I don't think we're in the same league when it comes to that. He's up there. RK's also up there with a $10 YouTube Super Chat. RK... Wait, I thought RK's on Twitch. RK... Are you just like bouncing back and forth? I thought RK was on Twitch this whole time. With the $10 Super Chat says, you need to try Cane's Head High. Is that a beer? Cane's Head High? Sounds like a beer. Oh, Cane Brewing Head High. Have we talked about this before? I don't remember looking at this if we've looked at this before. I do really like the aesthetics of their website, though. And the aesthetic of their can, actually. They got some good graphic designers going on here. Have we talked about that before? I don't remember. It does look good, though. It does look good. Do you use Arch, by the way? No, I do not use Arch. There is a device that had Arch on it, though. I can't remember what. No, I don't know anything about using Arch. I'm in the dark. The only thing I know is how memey it is. 97 with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Northern Lights with the fitted bitties, thank you. RK with the $2 Super Chat says, I'm on both. Cane's is an IPA. Yep, got it. Yeah, I definitely thought you were on Twitch this whole time. Do you often drink soda? I'll drink a Coke Zero. Coke Zero is my go-to. Yeah, I almost did a Coke Zero in Crown today. Smelly with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Okay, let's start doing this power supply before we go like super off track, shall we? All right. For this build that we're copying from the community member, again, this is the only thing that I am not copying because his all-white power supply was not in stock, and I couldn't find any budget white power supplies. There's only a few power supply manufacturers that even make the white models, even less for the more budget end of things. So we are just gonna go with a budget power supply, A650BN Tier C. You guys have probably heard me talk about this a bunch, and then add Asia Horse cable extensions to it. Ain't SteamOS running on Arch? I didn't want to say that, but I think you're right. I'm pretty sure SteamOS is Arch, and that's what I was thinking of. That's not yeah, yeah. I don't want to say I'm an Arch user. I don't think you should say you're an Arch user if you have SteamOS. But yes, that is what I was thinking. I just didn't want to sound dumb. Now I probably sound really dumb, though. I'm currently wearing a ZTT Thirsty Thursday t-shirt. Moved from console after 30 years and built my PC with your help. That's awesome, man. Thank you. That's really cool. Objectively Swag with the Twitch Prime sub. Akin with the Twitch Prime sub as well. Thank you. RK with the 300 Twitch biddies. Says, I do both. RK's just trying to get the double chances on the giveaway. That's all right. That's acceptable around here. If you want to pull the stream up, type. Never mind. I don't want to know the answer to that. Never mind. If you wanna watch the stream on both, go for it. That's all on you guys. I'm just not gonna tell you to do that. Our danger with the Fitbitties. Very late, but that's all right. Welcome to the Fitbitty committee, our danger. RK with another 300 bit. He says, "What giveaway?" Don't worry about it. You just keep doing your thing. Don't worry about it. Have you thought about making a PC that is submerged like mineral oil? No. I'm not into the crazy stuff like that. My style has always been practical aesthetics. Like, most of my builds, unless if I'm going for like a pure performance build, can be categorized as practical aesthetics. Even when I try to do like an all-out theme on something, I never try to go like above and beyond. Like, we'll occasionally whip out the custom vinyl. Oh my god! I'll stop talking about that. Uber with the 10 tier 1 gifted. Sorry, choking. I almost reached for water. That wouldn't have worked. Oh my god, Uber with the 10 tier 1 gifted subs. And also Numpty with the 1,000 bit. He says train ride. Yeah, that is definitely another hype train. Second hype train of the night, level 5 already. Oh my god. Let's go. Thank you guys very much. Much appreciated. Uber. Matt with another 100 biddies. Thank you. R Danger with another 50 biddies. Says drink. Dude, I've been drinking all night, man. I've been drinking all night. I'm just trying to build this PC. You guys keep interrupting me, man. I'm just trying to get a little bit of momentum going here. Look! Maybe we should just go straight to yapping. Yap break. Northern Lights with another 5 tier 1 gifted subs. It's like you guys don't want me to build the PC. I don't have to build this PC, man. I would have never built a 14500 PC to begin with. Message received loud and clear. Yap time, says Air Gaming. That's what I'm thinking. Bro, Pittsburgh is my favorite city. It's definitely a good one. I do like Pittsburgh. I do like Pittsburgh. Yeetman, oh, Yeetman with the 444 dono. We're getting up there now. Says, don't forget the thermal paste and the CPU cooler peel. It is way too late for that. We're just going to have to build without it. Sorry. There is no way I'm going back to add all, or do all that. No way. Series? Carries. Ceris with the tier 1 gifted sub. Thank you as well. Are there any white 16 gig DDR5 RAM kits? I do not know because I have never bought a 16 gig DDR5 kit. From what I've seen, unless if anything has changed, 16 gig DDR5 kits just they don't make sense. I know a while ago, like the 16 gig kits were like $70, and then the 32 gig kits are like 80. Almost nobody buys 16 gigs of DDR5. And I know there's even less models available just because manufacturers aren't even like really entertaining that idea for the most part. And then if you're looking for a white model, which is even more rare, I guess. I'm sure there are, but I do not know. I have never bought it. Are you still flipping PCs locally? I have one PC listed right now for that last episode of Flippin' Friday. I have lost a couple sales because I haven't responded quick enough. I don't know what's going on, but like I just have not been staying on top of it. I do have one listed though, and as soon as I find a seller and I actually have time to meet up and respond, I will do it. But I have been seriously slacking on that last posting that I did. Can you stream more? I do actually have a plan of building more PCs and streaming more, but it's tough to execute right now. Thirsty Thursday is the only like real guaranteed stream. Not sure if that's gonna change, or I know it will change at some point, but I don't know when. FCU with the 100 biddies, thank you. C9 Chef with another 50 biddies. Much appreciated. Can you try the Fractal Design Torrent? That's too old at this point. I don't think I ever used the Torrent. Wait, no, I did. Who can tell me when I used the Torrent? I'm pretty. Maybe Mark knows. Maybe not. I actually don't know. I'm pretty sure I used the Torrent when it came out. I can't remember though. I probably wouldn't be interested in it at this point though. Fractal Design makes nice stuff. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a more hot case manufacturer than Fractal Design, right? Oh wait, no, I take that back. In terms of, I don't want to say hotness, but like trendiness. In terms of like on the up and up, which case manufacturer would you think is hotter than Fractal Design? 3 months ago, I would have said Fractal Design is the hottest case manufacturer right now. Who do you think is the hottest right now? While I find this GPU. Inwin? Is that a joke? Montech is definitely in my top 3? They're not my number 1. They're probably 3 though. They're probably 3. Nobody's saying it. You guys, oh man, there it is. Okanos. Okanos, I think, is the hottest case brand right now. They've been sending me emails about like some of the success that they've been having behind the scenes. Okanos is making, they're on the up and up, man. Like they're selling out big time. That Okanos Cypress 7 that I did a video on, it's like never in stock anymore. The Cypress 7, oh my god. Cypress 7. Yeah. The wood grain PC case, this one. Or I don't want to show. Look up Cypress 7. I'm pretty sure that they said that that was a top 3 selling case on Amazon last month. Like, the Cypress is pretty. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that they told me. I'm skimming these emails. Pretty sure that they said that that's a top 3 case in September or October. Like that's crazy. I've been a big fan of Okanos. They're only on Amazon, not in Canada. RIP. Yeah, sorry. I mean, I think they're brand new, unless if they merged or like split from a different manufacturer that we just don't know about yet. They're very new to the scene as far as I know, but they've been killing it, man. They have so many good options. Like when I'm parting together my budget builds for YouTube, like the last couple months, it's been hard to use anything other than the Okanos Aqua 3. I mean, that Aqua 3 for $60 is just some incredible value. But yeah, so for top 3 hot case manufacturers, I would probably go with Okanos, Fractal, and Montech. Montech would probably be my 3rd. I saw several of you saying NZXT. I was kind of surprised by that. I do like NZXT cases, but I wouldn't say that they're like hot right now. They have their standard models, but I don't really think that they have like a lot of momentum right now. Greg with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Ev with the 100 biddies. He again? What? Welcome back to the stream though, Ev. Bearded Cue Ball with the tier 1 resub. Thank you. R0 with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. Leon Lee. No, Leon Lee is not hot at all right now. Lee and Lee got hot, and then they're... I mean, I would consider Lee and Lee cold at this point, no? Would anybody disagree with that? I would consider Lee and Lee pretty cold at this point. I mean, they're... We had that, like, 6-month period where nobody was using anything other than an 011. And every new case that came out, we called them 011 knockoffs. That was definitely when they were hot. But, I mean, they haven't really done anything since. They have milked the 011 dry. Exactly. There's like 30 different versions of the 011. Height also had the same thing. Height had a period in time where everyone was using Height cases. People were spending $400 on the Height Y70 touches. Some people are probably still doing that. But I would say Height cooled down significantly as well. Montec's on the up and up. Montec has all those new King, the new King Pro lineup. They have the XR. That Montec XR is really tough to beat for an ATX case. I think it's like $65. The Montec XR with 3 ARGB fans, fish tank, ATX, like that's another tough one to beat in terms of value. Okanos has some good bang for your buck. Yeah, Okanos is the hottest PC case manufacturer right now. RK with the $5 super chat says, please don't use the MSI card that looks like a new front panel of a Hyundai SUV. I need a picture of that, por favor. Montec Air 100 is the best micro ATX case. Not anymore. It was. Not anymore, though. No, now it's some fish tank designs and whatnot. The Montec Air 100 had its spot. It's still a good case, but it's not the best micro ATX case anymore. That was the GOAT for a while. What's your favorite PC case? As of right now, the Antec Flux is my #1 case. And they actually just came out with the Flux Pro as well. I have not checked that out. The Antec Flux. This is my favorite case right now. Not just the wood grain aesthetics, but building inside the Antec Flux is the easiest build easiest case I've ever used before. Like if you are a rookie PC builder, that Antec Flux will guide you through how to build a PC. Like everything's got a nice little spot, super easy to cable manage, plenty of room everywhere, and it's got really nice aesthetics. But I think it just came out with. I think they just came out with the Flux Pro, like this week or last week. Okay, we got all these. Who's your favorite MMA fighter? My absolute favorite is Yuri, but he has been on a little bit of a losing streak, and it's been really sad. And watching him get destroyed by Poetan was like really tough to watch. But deep down, he's my favorite. Dustin Poirier would be a close second. Similar issue. None of the people that I like are winning in UFC right now. I think a lot of MMA fans are feeling that way. Like the Dagestan grappling like trend is definitely taking over the UFC right now. And like it's not super entertaining at this point. The UFC entertainment value is actually going down with all these Dagestan wrestlers. Max Holloway versus Ilya. Yeah, like everybody wanted Max to win. Myself, I don't have anything against Topuria, but I definitely did want Max to win. None of the fighters that I watch are winning at this point. FC with the 100 biddies, thank you. Viper with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. RK with the $5 super chat says, tell me how to send it to you. I will. I have said this a lot, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that has. The P.O. box. The P.O. box is at the bottom of the Twitch stream. There's the P.O. box address is right there. Just send me a DM or like get my attention in Discord. Let me know when you send something. Because one of my employees goes to the P.O. box on a somewhat routine basis. But I just got to tell him when to go. Brandy with the Fitty Bitty says, I almost got the King 95 Pro, but instead got a monitor instead. Gonna get that case later, though. The Montech King 95 Pro was my favorite case to use before the Antec Flux. That one also is incredibly easy to use. R Danger with the Fitty Bitty says, what about a pink and white case? I do not have a firm grasp on white and pink cases, unfortunately. What do you think about the Y70 overpriced? It's fine. Like if you have a healthy budget and don't really care about price to performance, then it's a fine case, but I wouldn't use it. It's too expensive. I like my collection of height VTuber cases. I own all of them. Says Sojay with the $5 super chat. Nice. NZXT H6 Flow. That was one of my favorites for a while. The NZXT made a mistake with this H6 Flow. The big problem with this H6 Flow, which almost nobody talks about, is if you buy the Flow RGB version, it comes with, I believe, an NZXT hub that can only do RGB for 3 fans. The 3 that it comes with up at the front. But everybody wants to put an RGB fan in the back. And there's no way to tie, because they're not daisy chainable. There's no way to tie in that rear RGB fan to the front ones. So you end up in a weird situation where you either have to buy an AIO and tie it into that, or you have to buy more NZXT fans, see what they're doing, that does come with a hub, so you can do that one fan. If there was a way to just get the H6 Flow RGB and then add one fan to it without having to buy anything extra, it would be higher up on my list. But super annoying. Yeah, because I kept dealing with that issue whenever I was doing the one-on-one consulting on the website. I kept wanting to recommend the H6 Flow, but it just, that process kept coming up, and it's like, well, maybe I can get an AIO in there. Maybe we can buy 2 more fans that does have a hub, and then we tie that third. It's just very annoying. I'm hydrating up, don't worry. Should we start building? I think it's time to start building, guys. Are you guys ready? Oh. H5 Flow. This is the 2023 version. There's actually a newer 2024 version now of the H5 Flow. I can't remember what the difference is, though. Feel free to let me know in the chat. I do know that there is a difference with that 2024 version. I just can't remember. I bought the 2023 version because that's what the community member had. Trying to replicate his build. I have this case. I love it. I do like this case. Yeah, if you don't need a fish tank case, I do like this one. This one's not bad. Arcade with the 200 biddy says, front end of the Hyundai SUV sent to you in Discord DM. Oh my God. I'm so sorry that you had to send more biddies. I already know what you're talking about. You're talking about the cheese grater, aren't you? I'll fire it up just because you sent the bits. Are you talking about the cheese grater GPU? Check these DMs. Oh my God. There's RK. Except DM. RK. Oh, wait, no. I don't know what you're talking about. This? What GPU looks like that? I don't know of a GPU that looks like that. Okay, now I'm lost. I thought I was tracking, but I am not. I'm lost on that one. Unless if you're saying that that's what the cheese grater looks like. The MSI? Okay, yeah. Yeah, we're not using the MSI. Although, actually, I am using that MSI GPU. Okay, yeah. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, no, that MSI GPU is in commission right now. It's my home theater PC. The PC that's connected to my home theater projector setup, that's the GPU that it's in. That is currently spinning up and being used in the ZTT household. I don't think it looks like that grill that much though. That's what confused me. Did you paint it? No. No, it's in my server rack, so nobody can see how ugly it is. I have the power of the 4080 Super without the super ugly aesthetics of it. How do you think the Antec C8 compares? I'm torn on that C8, man. I feel like Antec's C8 has a chance to like come around. For me, it's definitely just personal opinion. Where's the wood grain? You can make the C8 wood grain. Why is it not showing me wood grain? Oh my god, where's the C8 wood grain? I don't know what it is, but something about fish tank and wood grain isn't hitting with me. Oh, C8 black, that's why. Products. Case. There's the Flux Pro. There it is. C8. So something about wood grain and fish tank just isn't like mixing with me for whatever reason. I don't think there is a wood grain fish tank case that has like hit the exact mark yet. I know there's the C8. Corsair has the 2500X and the 6500X, and even Okanos has one. I don't know if they're doing something that I'm not liking, or like maybe I'm just not liking all of the busyness next to the wood grain. Like when I see a wood grain PC, I think of like a clean, sophisticated, cigar smoking lounge, whiskey drinking type of build. I don't want to see like RGB ring fans next to wood grain. I think it's a personal issue. Just something's not clicking for me yet on the wood grain fish tank cases. That's why I like the Flux better. I think the Flux without the RGB is just like, this is the cigar smoking, whiskey drinking type of wood grain build that I like. It's not just you? Thank you. I appreciate that. Sometimes I feel crazy explaining how my brain processes case aesthetics. I really feel like an addict trying to convince other people that I'm not an addict or something like that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Thank you. Friskers with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Weird with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Arcade with the $5 super chat says, hope you don't hate me. I have ADHD and I come around and talk a lot. I love you, bro. You are the best. RK, I definitely don't hate you, man. Thank you very much for the support. Sojay with the $5 super chat says, get the Cooler Master N200 case. N200? NR200? Is that what we're talking about? Peak aesthetics, trust me, bro. It makes the Montec King 95 and height cases look ugly. You gotta believe me. Okay, no, I don't know what you're talking about. Cooler Master N200? He got me. I'll take the L. He got me. All right. Let's build. The biggest thing I can say, life lesson. You win some, you lose some. All right? Nobody clipped that. In that entire sequence, we're just going to delete that one straight off of Twitch. All right? I don't need any of these right now. Okay. Okay. Let's start building. Ev with the 100 biddies. Yo, if you are subscribed, you get double points, right? Does that include cheering? Because 100 is supposed to be 200. Sorry for sounding stingy. I'm just curious. Anyway, is the PC you're building right now for the next giveaway? No, this is for an upcoming YouTube video. This is a community remake build. I did not design the parts list. I'm replicating a community member's PC. And no, your logic on the doubling up points is incorrect, unfortunately. As far as I know, when you're a subscriber on Twitch, you get double the points for the amount of points that you rack up while watching. You do not get double the points for anything else. So, like, whenever you're watching here, for the giveaway, this is the giveaway page, ! Giveaway. You get 10 points for watching every 10 minutes. Subscribers are rewarded with 2x points. So 20 points for every 10 minutes. I don't think that that applies to anything below that. Because, like, this explanation here is, like, next to this green icon. And then there's new icons for every individual other piece of information. I'm pretty sure this is all just one piece of information. Sorry if that was scammy. Matt with the Switch Prime sub, thank you. Boomer with the super chat says 9800 X3D is already being resold for $1,000. Yeah, we talked about it. I'm not sure if I got one or not. I have an order successfully placed for a 9800 X3D on my Amazon account. It does not tell me what date it's coming. So, hello. Hello. I'll be right back. I think that camera overheated. I'll be right back. Sorry. Oh no. I'm still here. But am I in focus is the question. Am I in focus? No, I am definitely not in focus. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Should we, or maybe we stay blurry. I'm kind of digging the blurry look. Artistic, maybe? I know this is very obnoxious of me, but this is literally how I focus. Manual focus. I put the GPU right there, and then I focus in on that GPU, because that's where I sit. There we go. See how the GPU's in focus? I know that's extremely obnoxious, but I literally use a GPU for focusing these days. We got camera focusing GPUs. We got doorstop GPUs. That's just what we do, man. That's just what we do. I don't know what to tell you. Painful with the Fitbit says the dead pixel is gone. Ugh. We're not bringing. No. We're not bringing that up at all. There's no. Just gonna skip that one entirely. Which screws am I supposed to use for this motherboard? I'll try these. Sojay with another $5 super chat says, happy to troll you, but I actually bought that case to use for my home theater PC because it's not aesthetic and I can just shove it under my TV. These are not the screws that I wanted. Although we can try. No, these aren't definitely not the screws. Thank you for the $5 super chat and for the troll. Scarfo with the 1,000 biddies again says, rip dead pixel. Turn it up. Copy that. Roger that. Thank you for the 1,000 biddies again. Matt with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. RIP Dead Pixel. I really wish they would... Oh, standoffs? Screw. Yeah, I really wish that they would label their screws. I don't know which one's for the motherboard. Alright, this is the one that we're officially going to try. Is the Ryzen 4070 meme still massive? I wouldn't call it... Well... In terms of, like, gaming PC memes, it's probably still up there. It's not as big as it used to be. But, I mean, Toasty Bros just made a Ryzen 4070 video 2 weeks ago. Like, every now and then, people are keeping it alive. Giving it a little shock. Little shock pulse to keep it going. It is not like it used to be. Like, the top comments of my videos are no longer only talking about the 4070. There is always a top comment that talks about the 4070, but it's not all of them. Why do you sound different when you're live? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think people used to say that up until, like, maybe a month or two ago. Ever since the last, like, month or two, I've seen several new people come in and say that. I mean, the only thing I could say is it's the microphone, because it's different. Probably the alcohol. It could be that too. You guys never see me sober on the live streams, but I don't think my voice changes after a beer. I mean, we are barely on beer number 2. I don't think my voice changes. Script versus live, maybe? Yeah, that's definitely it. I mean, our verticals are insanely scripted. I mean, I like, there, a lot of people don't know what goes into script writing. There are some videos where, like, I'm counting syllables. Because I'm like, no, I can drop that line by 2 syllables if I word it this way instead. Yeah, those are as scripted gets. And this live is anything but scripted. There's not a single thing other than I always have like 4 to 6 announcements that I want to talk to you guys about. Or not announcements, but things I want to talk to you guys about. And they are not scripted at all. Or it's just the mic. Do you play World of Warcraft? And if you do, have you played the new expansion? I love World of Warcraft. It is my game. I have been playing WoW off and on since I was in middle school, maybe early high school. I played in 2006. It came out in 2004. 2006, yeah, I can't remember if that was middle school or high school. Right on the edge. Yeah, I love WoW. I don't, like, I've taken, like, multi-year breaks from it. I haven't been playing it straight through. I am currently playing the expansion right now, though. I really like it. How many WoW players do we have in here? Just type WoW. Type a WoW in chat if you're a WoW player. Just type a good old classic WoW. Feeling with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Sly with the Twitch Prime sake, thank you. Much appreciated. There we go. Yeah, see, we got some WoW players. Let's go. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this expansion. Like, WoW is definitely, they're like, well, they're not like Okanos because they're not new, but they are definitely, like, they've turned things around. WoW has been significantly better these past 2 expansions compared to the previous 2 or 3. It's definitely been getting pretty good. Tor with the $5 super chat says, "Hello, Mr. Beast. I'm building a PC because of your channel." Thank you, man. That's awesome. Paid for the new X-Pack, but haven't played it yet. Yikes. Do you prefer GOG or Steam? Definitely Steam. I fully support people who want to go down the GOG route because they care about like the whole ownership thing. Like I definitely support that. My priorities in life are not that. My priorities are trying to play my games all on one platform and as much as possible. I want all of my games to be in one spot whenever I go to load them up on like a Steam Deck or something. And I don't care too much about the concept that I don't really own my games. It doesn't affect my life too much. But again, I do support people that really prioritize the whole game ownership thing. Steam isn't going anywhere, at least not anytime soon. Yeah. We got a USB-C on here? We do. Let's go. Have you used Steam Game Recording? No, but I saw that just left beta today or yesterday. How many people type a 1 in chat if you use Steam Recording? Oh my god, why is that cable not long enough? Jeez, what are they doing here? And what screw? Did I hear a screw? Or am I hearing things? Maybe I didn't. Type a 1 in chat if you use Steam Recording. It is Steam's built-in video recording software. It just left, yeah, not a lot of people. It just left beta this week. I saw an article about it, and I was gonna talk about it, but I was thinking, I don't think anybody actually uses this, so it's probably not video worthy. Yeah, not a lot of people. I want to try it. I mean, I like trying new things. It's kind of an interesting feature. Like, recording your gameplay is not a difficult thing to do these days. The GPU manufacturers have that figured out, and OBS. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason to try it. Aiden with the $5 super chat says, PC really is the only way to go now that PlayStation is pretty much getting rid of exclusives and Game Pass exists. Yeah, Game Pass is some serious value. There's no harm in trying. I mean, other than wasting your time, yeah. But for me, it's not wasting my time. I need to stay up to date on things like that. I always like to try what's out there. I still have not mastered the correct orientation to put a USB-C cable. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I never get that right on the first try. That needs to be up on the priority list. All right, now we have some HD audio. Sorry, I know you can't really see what I'm doing, but this one I've perfected. That one we got nailed down. We know how to plug that one in. 7800 XT or 4070. I like the XT better in terms of price to performance value. The 7800 XT wins in most games. It's cheaper. It has more VRAM. It's not a tough call for me. What can a PS5 Pro beat in terms of a GPU? I think the PS5 Pro compares to the RX 6800. Don't quote me on that. Look it up. I'm pretty sure it's on par with the 6800, or maybe it has a 6800 M. I can't remember. 6800's ringing a bell for some reason about that PS5 Pro, but I do not remember why. Okay, so those... How many fans we got here? Oh, we got 3 fans down there. Okay, so these 3 fans are daisy chained. Let me show you this real quick. We got 3 case fans pre-installed. Those are all coming right here. And they are all nice and neatly daisy chained to one PWM connector. So I'm just going to plug that in at the bottom. And then we don't have to worry about that. Boom. And then we have 2 ARGB fans, and they terminate to either NZXT's 4-pin proprietary ARGB connector or traditional 3-pin ARGB. The NZXT proprietary one is only going to affect you if you have an NZXT motherboard. So for us normal folk, we're just going to have to use a normal RGB header, which we have one up here. And I'm not going to be able to daisy chain that. So we will put that right up here on this RGB header up top. Boom. Okay. Now everything in this case is plugged in. We have some parts and some more fans to add. Oh, wait, never mind. I got to do this. Our rear case fan. Sorry, we have 4 total fans. Completely forgot. This we also have to plug in as well. I forgot about that. When you update your BIOS in the motherboard, does the newer CPU it doesn't support start supporting? Is that what you're asking? Not necessarily. So there are some motherboards that allow you to update the BIOS with an unsupported CPU. You have to look for that feature. It's usually like the motherboards that I can't remember what the term is. It's whenever the back of the motherboard has a USB port specifically for the like a BIOS flashing button. I don't know if there is a standard name for that, but some motherboards will let you flash a BIOS with a physical button on the I/O. This one does not have it. There will be a USB port with a button above it or below it, whatever, and it BIOS flashback, yeah. And you can actually flash the BIOS or update the BIOS without a functioning CPU. Your motherboard manual will show you the exact instructions on how to do it. Since you can't fire up the PC, you got to follow these instructions, because sometimes it'll tell you exactly like how to structure your USB drive with that BIOS update, how to properly name it, things like that. You got to follow those instructions, and then it'll let you do that without a functioning CPU. Not all motherboards have that, though. I would say most do not have that. So you have to look that up. Do not count on your motherboard having that. It's typically been the higher end motherboards. Scarfo with the final $10 dono on the night says, have fun building the PC. Good night. See you, man. Thank you very much, Scarfo, per usual, for all that support, man. Much appreciated. Flip with the 536 super chat says, hey, man, love the videos, even though I'm still going to be a PlayStation fanboy. Interesting. You watch the videos and still a PlayStation fanboy. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Has anyone gotten the build helper role yet? No, we already talked about that. We're hoping to announce like 8 to 10 people, I think, probably this weekend. We are officially waiting on me. All the mods, SPL especially, did all the hard work. I just have to announce it and actually like click the buttons. The Max song caught me off guard. That's the whole point of it. We're going to increase the volume soon, too. Okay. All right, now that everything is plugged in, did I plug in that rear fan? Okay, I did. Yeah, everything is now plugged in. Oh, we don't have anything for this RGB. But we will once we add the other RGB fans. Okay. Let's do some pre-cable management. Why'd we lose our song? This is what it's looking like right now. I always do, if you guys are new around here, I always do a pre-cable management route before I add the power supply. A lot of people don't do that. But I like to just cable manage now before we add, especially before we add our non-modular power supply in with cable extensions. Oh my God, it's going to be such a mess. So let's just take care of the cables that we do have now. And then we'll add in that power supply. Is it okay if my GPU is 337 millimeters and the max GPU clearance is 365? Yeah. I mean, technically, yes. You just do your due diligence to make sure that A, both of those numbers are correct, and B, make sure there's no like asterisks or something, because sometimes you'll see an asterisk, and it'll say like this is the maximum GPU clearance if you don't have a front fan installed or something like that. So just do your due diligence to make sure that you're good to go. Okay, where are we gonna put this bundle of cables? What am I gonna do with all of this? How about we find a nice little spot for it under here? Like that. And then we like kind of just zip tie all of this together. Wait, what the? Oh my God, the front panel. I almost forgot about the front panel connector. We're not done. Don't forget about that. The front panel connector. Super important. Okay. Now everything's plugged in. Jacob with the 100 biddy says, I'm drunk again. It's going to be a fun night. Half a bottle of Jack on an empty stomach. I forgot I had food to eat downstairs. Oh boy. Is Jacob the guy that we had to like keep an eye on last stream 2 weeks ago? I think that was Jacob. We had to send a runner to Jacob's house to make sure he was okay. I'm pretty sure that was him. Oh boy. We're in for it tonight. All right, let's get some zip ties out. Let's just start zip tying some of this down. No alcohol. I actually have not been drinking a lot of alcohol at all. I mean, you guys see like Thirsty Thursday probably accounts for like right now, like probably like 90% of my drinking. Like I'll have a beer every now and then, but not often. Most of my drinking these days is on Thirsty Thursday. And sometimes I question, should we just go to sober Thirsty Thursday? And then I realize how dumb of an idea that is. Pretty quickly. How do you get your information for shorts and TikToks? I want to make a similar channel. Just Google. I mean, I have a few websites that I use. My favorites, I mean, you can see the screenshots that I use. I like wccftech.com. I honestly like them, not for their takes of news, but because they have the most aesthetic website. If I can grab if like all of my major news outlets all are talking about the same thing, I'll screenshot it from WCCF Tech because they pick the most aesthetic photos and have the most aesthetic website. But they're good for that. Tom's Hardware has been a staple for all PC hardware news for several decades. And I also like videocards.com with a Z. Those are my 3 like main news pieces. There's very rarely PC hardware news that doesn't make it onto those 3. Chill Mondays. How about Freaky Friday? I can't go live with Freaky Friday, man. Sorry. That's for the OnlyFans account. I can't just give that out for free, man. Okay, I'm just gonna start like zip tying down random bundles of cables at this point. Moonshine Mondays? It's not a bad idea. I don't think I've ever had moonshine before. Yeah, this is all just gonna get zip tied right here. I don't think I've ever had moonshine before. Which case is that? This is the NZXT H5 Flow, the 2013 edition. Something changed with the 2014 version. I just don't remember what. There is definitely a difference, though. Is this the RGB case? Yeah, the 2 front fans are RGB fans. The rear fan is not. This is the RGB version, though. NZXT has never done a good job of filling out the entire case, front and back, with RGB products. It's one of the few things I don't like about them. H6 Flow. I think the H7 Flow, they actually do front and back. But most of their cases are typically just front fan cases that come stock, and I'm just not a fan of that. Weed Wednesday? That's not my style, man. Meth Monday? That is definitely not my style. Toasted Tuesday? I definitely don't want to commit to more drinking. Although if I am going to drink on a day other than Thursday, it would be Tuesday. Because I almost always take a day off from the gym on Wednesday. So if I do have the urge to drink, I like drinking on Tuesdays. Because I always lift first thing in the morning. And if I don't have to lift on Wednesday, and if I don't lift on Wednesday, then that means I can drink a little bit on Tuesday. Tequila Tuesday? Why Thursdays? Man, don't question the system. It's just the way it is. We've been doing Thirsty Thursday. All right, type in chat how many years. How many years have you been tuned in for Thirsty Thursday? How many years? Oh, wait. It's just this isn't anything new, man. This is just the way we've been doing it. Mark says 5. I think Thirsty Thursday has been 5 years old. 3 at least. 2. A quarter. 1. Less than 1. 2. Yeah, only a few, man. Soccer guy, 3 to 4. 1. Yeah. We've been doing Thirsty Thursday for it's either 4 or 5 years. I think it has been 5 years at this point. This has been going on for a long time, man. It's funny because there's been 3 different spots in my basement that we've done Thirsty Thursday on, here, there, and there. And there was also like a year where we did Thirsty Thursday in the studio. That was a long time ago. I would have to do these Thirsty Thursdays. I would only drink like 1, maybe 2 beers, and then I'd have to sober up before driving home. whenever Brett came on Thirsty Thursday, that was when we did it at the studio. That was years ago. But yeah, we've been doing this for a while, man. Back in those were back in the 50 viewership days. It was a nice, like, tight-knit community back then. All right, case is done. Let's get this power supply in now. Here we go. Cable management, not looking too shabby, if I do say so myself. No, I mean, I wouldn't mind doing some sort of casual stream again. We've had seasons, temporary seasons of like a casual Tuesday stream. Especially with like Black Ops, like I see a lot of people in the ZTT community, and even like our moderators have been squatting up on Black Ops and Black Ops 6 zombies. It'd be fun to do that. It's just it's really tough to commit to. It's really tough to commit to. I am the type of person where my brain is only comfortable when I have an open schedule ahead of me. When I have like too many time commitments, my brain just it's not comfortable. I don't like having too many commitments. I like the open schedule where I can do what I want, not stress that I don't have enough time to do something that I want to do. Yeah, that's just how I'm wired. I want to see you game. I mean, I was kind of, I'm not gonna lie, during the ZTT LAN party last week, I mean, I was kind of tearing it up in Black Ops. I'm not gonna lie. The last Black Ops I played was Black Ops 2. This Black Ops 6 is it's legitimately better than I expected. I think if it wasn't for the multiplayer maps, I think Black Ops 6 would be getting a ton of love. I think it's actually a good game. I am not a Black Ops or a Call of Duty fanboy. Like I played 3 games of Modern Warfare 3 last year, and I quit. Like it felt awful. This Black Ops 6 is actually really good. It feels really snappy with a keyboard and mouse. There's not a lot of fluff to like the UI and the progression systems, at least not yet. Like it's just it's a clean game. It's not a lot of bloat in the game, which is something that I enjoy. The campaign is I've heard a lot of good things about the campaign. I haven't tried it myself yet. I like it. I do genuinely like Black Ops 6. Yeetman with there's the 555 says we need Stoned Sunday. I don't do that. Margarita Monday. I rarely do that. Tipsy Tuesday, sometimes. Whiskey Wednesday, not a bad idea. Thirsty Thursday. Fireball Friday. I only do Fireball if it's like an actual party. Sangria Saturday. I don't know if I've ever had sangria. I do like that Whiskey Wednesday though. That Whiskey Wednesday can definitely hit. Because I can go to the gym after drinking whiskey. Like the next day. I don't really get hungover from whiskey. Saturday night fights? No. I would never commit to a Saturday stream. Because then every UFC fight night I'd have to cancel the stream. When there's a UFC fight night, like I got that up on the projector. I am dialed in to UFC 100%. I don't mess around with that. My UFC fight nights that's close to peak entertainment for me. Sam with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Easy Plays with the Twitch Prime resub for 17 months. Imperial Leader Twitch Prime. Psych with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, man. We gotta ban this dude on YouTube right away. Gone. Do you watch soccer? No. NFL, football, Steelers. That's peak entertainment. There's nothing I want to see on TV more than the Steelers winning. It does not get better than that for me. And then it's UFC. UFC pay-per-view. I don't get super excited about UFC non-pay-per-view fights. I'm not like a true hardcore fan, but I don't miss pay-per-view fights. I haven't missed a pay-per-view UFC fight since like 260 or something, like 4 or 5 years. And then Formula One, big time Formula One now. That's an easy top 3 for me. What's your main game right now? Other than WoW, it is probably Black Ops 6. Yeah, it is probably that. I'm not really playing anything else. Do you buy UFC pay-per-views or link? Not going to answer that. Do you go to Formula One events? I want to at some point, but whenever you go to a sporting event, like, not having commentary is a big disadvantage. And like, when you go to like a football game, like I've been to a good bit of Steelers games, like, you don't need commentary. But like Formula One racing, I feel like you need commentary for that. I haven't been to one, so I don't know if it's true. But I've been to a NASCAR, a few NASCAR races before, and it's just weird. Like, you need some sort of commentary. So I feel like Formula One is better at home, but I do want to go to them at some point. F1 is fun. You can get commentary with a race scanner. Yeah, I know that's a thing. Yeah, I would probably have to do that. But I got kids. I got my wife. Like, I'm not gonna be able to like, when I watch Formula One, like, I sit down and I'm tuned in. Like, I want to watch the whole thing start to finish without interruptions. Like, going to a Formula One race with my 5 and 3-year-old without commentary seems like it wouldn't be as fun, other than the fact of taking them there. Pay-per-view is crazy expensive. It is, man. UFC pay-per-views are obnoxious. What? They're up to like 130 these days. It's crazy. Kids determine your schedule? Yeah, to some degree. Okay, where are we at here? We got this, that. Let's route up this. Starting to lose focus on this build, ladies and gentlemen. We might need to take a break. Maybe, I don't know, chug an energy drink or something. I'm starting to lose a little focus on this one. What video games do you play? Like I said, I go through seasons of playing WoW. Right now, I am in a season of playing, so I'll fire that up. I've been enjoying Black Ops 6. Like, when I want to play a shooter, it is definitely Black Ops 6 right now. It was X Defiant, which my heart does have a soft spot for X Defiant, but Black Ops 6 is surprisingly way better than I thought it would be. Other than that, I'm not really playing anything. I'll hop on Madden every now and then. I'll hop on F1-24 every now and then. I've been dabbling in some VR stuff, but Nothing consistent. For the Horde. Did the Air Force Chow Halls have rippets? Please. Please. If you have gone to a deployment, a war zone deployment in the Air Force, you have consumed at least 100 rippets. For sure. Yeah, that is the only caffeine that we consumed when we were deployed, was rippets. PC VR, also what headset? I have a Quest 3. I don't do much PC VR. F124, I'll do PC VR. I'm at the point now where I prefer native Quest games. It's just so much easier just to fire it up on there. I mean, I don't play a lot of VR to begin with. But I do prefer just having all that right on the Quest and not having to worry about connecting my PC and whatnot. Any racing sim? F124 is the only. I know that's not a sim, but that's pretty much the only racing game that I play. I got the Moza sent over that whole setup. If you haven't seen those videos, we got the FSR Formula Wheel. This thing is a beast. I'll use this to rip around the Formula tracks. F124. I got some career modes going. This thing is, look at this. Carbon fiber, clutch pedals, and paddle shifters. Just, oh my god, this thing is so nice. I have two F1. I can never put this back where it's supposed to go, though. It's definitely gonna fall. I have two F124 career modes going. One for controller and one for like the full sim setup. Are you into cars by chance? Not really. I appreciate cars. One day I want to have a nice car. But I'm not like into the car scene now. I do have a lifted, somewhat modded F-150. Got a 6-inch lift on there, 35s. A BDS suspension system. But I am not. I'm a fake car guy. I'm not really into them. Oh my god, you're not watching what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. What's your idea of a nice car? I mean, just normal supercars. Huracan, Aventadors, you know, certain Ferrari models. Probably nothing super unique. I don't really like Porsches. I don't know why those are so popular. Like, I actually just don't like the design of them. I know I'm in the minority on that opinion. There we go. Okay. That's actually looking somewhat decent. Wow. Okay. We gotta install some more fans, though. We are definitely not done. This is what's next. We got the F140 RGB Duo. These are gonna go up top, and then we're done. GPU, and then we're done. Don't they give lifted F-150s to everyone that leaves the Air Force? I bought my F-150 brand new. And I was stationed in Arkansas for 3 years. And in Arkansas, there is not much to do other than outdoorsy stuff. So I went through my outdoorsy phase of getting a truck, lifting the truck, straight piping the truck and driving around like an animal, going off-roading and mudding with a truck. I bought a boat, a bass fishing boat. You know, I did Arkansas as much as I can do Arkansas. And now I live in Pittsburgh with a lifted truck, and it's kind of obnoxious. But I was there for the experience. I was trying to enjoy the places that I went to when I was in the military. Does your truck have an EcoBoost or a 5L? Come on now. Come on now. Show some respect. I didn't buy an EcoBoost truck. Come on now. Tyster with the Twitch Prime sub. Lucy with the Twitch Prime sub. B Moore with the tier 1 sub. Brandy with the Fitbit says, you gonna watch the Tyson versus Paul fight? No, but I'll watch the highlights. Sam with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you. EcoBoost. Come on now. Have you been to a UFC pay-per-view? Yeah, I went to one. Daniel Cormier versus... It was in Madison Square Garden. I want to say it was versus, like... No, not Derek Lewis. I think Derek Lewis was on the card. DC versus somebody. I can't remember who. Was it DC versus... Was it versus Stipe? I'm too lazy to look that up. Whoever DC fought against in Madison Square Garden. Years ago. I haven't been to one since. It was Stipe? Okay. Yeah, I don't really remember it. I was pretty wasted for that one. Alright, this is the hub. This is what I'm talking about. These are the hubs that you need for NZXT products. And typically these hubs will have 3 RGB ports. That's what I was talking about with the H6 Flow. They strategically sell 2 fan combos with a 3-port hub because they know how much of an issue that rear fan is. At least I think. I'll give them credit. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just a master play to make more money. But like I said, it's the one main thing that I don't like about NZXT. Mose with the $2 super chat. Love the content. I got a 7700 XT with the 7600. Nice. That's like the my go-to TikTok recommendation right there. I am pretty sure it was with Lewis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Derek Lewis was on that card as well, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure I remember being super excited about going to a Derek Lewis fight. It was just so long ago, man. I don't remember. Your top view camera is flashing back like a minute ago? No, it's not. Alright, we're going to install 2 of these 140s. Somewhere here, wherever it makes sense. Maybe like... Actually, how are we going to do this? We don't have too many options here. Oh yeah, my videographer Brian said that the magnetic tape was coming off of the dust cover, and he was not lying. Wait a minute. Can we not install 140s up here? I don't think we can install 140s here. Or, oh wait, can you just install these anywhere you want? Never mind. I gotta stand up for this. I guess you can just install them wherever you want. Okay, that makes sense. I haven't used an H5 in a while. Yeah, okay, we can just install them wherever we want. We gotta get some fan screws out here, though. What phone are you using? iPhone. I think this is the last gen. 14 Pro something. I usually just get the big one. Pro Max. What? I did not get the AI version, so whatever the one is before that. I think it's the 14 Pro Max. I'm not sure. I'm very bad with iPhone names. I have a solution for your SSD overstock problem. What is it? Is it just give them to me now? Because if so, I'm just letting you know, a lot of people have told me about that. A lot of people have said that they want those SSDs already. And what you're saying is not a unique idea. Yeetman with the $666 dono. What is your view on Razer? Overpriced and cheap, or nice features and good software? I would say a mix of both. I don't ever experience bad Razer software issues or quality control issues. Like, I have been buying the Razer Naga MMO mouse ever since it became a thing, like 15 years ago. I mean, I brought my, actually. I bought my first Naga mouse in, I think, 2010. Actually, no, I think it was 2011. And I've bought every Razer Naga that has come out since then. And I have never had an issue with it. Not a single issue. Like, my one from 2011 still works. We still have it. But I see that a lot of people have Razer issues. But for me, they have always worked, and I'm okay with them. They wouldn't be my first brand that I would buy. But, I mean, yeah. It's been fine for me. I'm going to readjust the location of this fan. Move it back a little bit. And then we'll be good. Thoughts on the new Fortnite season? I have not played. Or I have not played other than Lego Fortnite with my boy. Which we're probably going to do tomorrow for Video Game Friday. I play video games on Fridays with my 5-year-old. And usually all he wants to play is Lego Fortnite. A new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game came out yesterday, though. I doubt anyone here has played it. But I might be able to convince him to check that out. What's the best type of grass, in your opinion? Normal, wet, or dry? What? Well, I definitely don't like wet grass. I don't think anybody likes wet grass. I prefer dry grass. That's freshly mowed. I wouldn't say that I'm against a little Bermuda. Maybe some Bermuda grass. Other than that, no real preference. Brandy with the Fitty Bitty says, sorry, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. There's another example. Everybody wanted him to win, and he lost his last fight. It's a shame. Wet grass is better? No, wet grass sucks. Wet grass is a pain. Will you build an inverse PC? You mean like an upside down PC? I have before. I definitely do not like it though. Like where your GPU is mounted up top and whatnot. I definitely do not like that style. Are you the next Max Verstappen in Lawn Mowing Simulator? I actually don't play Lawn Mowing Simulator nearly as much as you guys think. Part of that is because Lawn Mowing Simulator has terrible wheel support. If it had proper wheel support, I'd probably be playing it right now. But the game is just so bad with wheels. Very frustrating. I want to go to bed. Please reveal the winner and end the stream. Guys, the winner is not getting revealed tonight. We do 6-week-long giveaways where you guys tune into these streams and you rack up the points. Type in ! Giveaway. Read. Learn to read. The next giveaway announcement is on December 5th. It is a worldwide giveaway. During all of these streams, you earn points for that giveaway. But the raffle isn't until December 5th. That's the PC we're giving away, though. It's very nice. What about Euro Truck Sim? I've played it before. I cannot navigate an 18-wheeler at all. Very bad at it. Like trying to park it. Nope, that's just not for me. I don't have that skill. New people think there's a giveaway every stream. I know. Yeah, I get that it's confusing, but I really don't have sympathy when, like, the pinned comment is ! Giveaway. In the title, it's ! Giveaway. Like, all the info's there. I feel bad, but at the same time, it's just like there's not much else I can do to explain it other than like a big, like, just have this on the stream at all times. Just do like a half screen, split screen stream the entire time. There's not much else I can do. If I land a front flip on skis, can I get a PC? No. What do I get out of that? If you can teach me how to do a front flip on a snowboard, you can have a PC. I don't know if I talked about this on the live stream last time, but the Discord/Twitch moderators, I see Mark and I see Soccer Guy in here. I don't know if there's any more in here right now. We are all going to Colorado for a moderator trip. I am flying everybody out for a little snowboarding adventure. We're gonna go there for a few days. It's actually on a Thursday, so I don't know if we're gonna do Thirsty Thursday that week. But we're gonna go snowboarding over in Colorado, and it's gonna be really, really fun. I don't really know how to snowboard though, so if somebody can teach me how to do a front flip, and I show up to the ZTT moderator trip looking like a pro, I'd consider giving a PC away for that. Colorado is the best? Yeah. We are all super excited. It's going to be very fun. I think most of us are beginner snowboarders, though. Some of them have some skills. I think most of us are beginners, though. So I hope we survive. Okay, these are all the cables that I need. Just have a Thirsty Thursday skiing stream. Well, we specifically got an Airbnb that has a hot tub. So I've seen a couple recommendations of a hot tub ZTT Discord moderator hot tub stream on Thirsty Thursday. The only downfall of that is the only moderator left that's not going on that trip is my wife. Oh, SPL's not going as well. But we don't want to leave my wife to moderate a hot tub stream by herself. That would not be a fun night for her. So I got to figure out what we're going to do. Please live stream while snowboarding and drinking. If I give you a firm handshake and a manly nod, could I get a computer? Yeah, you can at zttbuilds.com. Backflip is easier? Good to know. If I reconfigure your entire home and business network, can I get a free PC? No, I do that myself. You have to offer me something that I cannot do, like a front flip. Is a Ryzen 7 7700 non-X good? Yeah. Yeah, it is good. If I teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube, could I get a... Nope, that doesn't help me. Backflip will work too. Alright, guys. We got to build this PC. Can't believe I'm entertaining free PC requests. So far, teaching me how to do a snowboarding front flip has been the highest chance of getting a free PC. What if I teach you to code? I have some coding knowledge. Like I cannot code, but I've taken several coding classes. So like I have the fundamentals down, but I cannot code, just to be clear. But I don't need to know how to code, so no, that doesn't help me either. Alright, that NZXT hub has a single USB 2.0 port, as well as a SATA power, which I just plugged in. And now, this is what it looks like. We're going to plug in 3 RGB fans to this hub and then stuff it away. Because we have our 2 fans that I just installed, the 2 140s up at the top. And then we have the single RGB fan on that CPU cooler, which we never plugged in because we were waiting for this hub. Boom. Just like that, we're probably going to cable manage it down. Actually, we'll go this way. That way the hub can be over here. But before we do that, we got to figure out PWM for those 2 fans as well. Before we do that. Okay, let's figure out where I can plug these in. I actually taught 3 guys in basic how to backflip. That'd be really cool. If I could have like somebody just like show up in my life and teach me how to backflip, like just from standing still, like that's some good value. I would pay for that. I don't mind paying for skills. I definitely do not mind doing that. Whether it's in cash, free PC, whatever. Oh, I'm out of PWM connections. I only have 1 more. Oh, wait, no. Is that 2? Oh, I do have 2. Nice. Let's go. Except these are going to be incredibly difficult to plug in with these top fans. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Oh, I'm regretting this already. Oh, man. This is going to suck. Oh, I got lucky. No, I didn't. Nope. Almost bent the pin. Oh, this is going to suck. I don't even want to do it. Yeet Man with the $777 dono. When are you going to Colorado? I'm a snowboarder. I'm going to Colorado this year. We're going next year. We're going in January. I'm not going to tell you the exact date. But we are going in January. Thank you for that dono. Can I show you how to play chess? That is a skill that I wouldn't mind learning. If I ever catch myself on my phone and I don't feel like doing anything other than like relaxing. I'll fire up a chess game every now and then. I got a couple chess apps on there. I am not good at chess. I think it'd be really fun to be good at chess. That is a skill on my list. Aiden with the $5 super chat says, I already have a PC, but I could do maintenance on your car. I'm a tech unless it's German. Those suck. Actually, we do have our Mach-E. My wife drives a Mach-E. That's in the shop. Right now, we have a rental. But I don't need to learn that. We are the type of people that just pay for that. We just take it back to the dealership. We're those type of people. I feel like we can get Zach a Skillshare sponsorship. I have done one of them before. It must not have worked out well. Most sponsorships that we do, they come back for more. Skillshare, they did not. The video probably did not do good. This was years ago. I am definitely a good Skillshare advocate because I like learning new stuff. I was just at the gun range today. I went to the gun range, freshened up on some firearms training, did some shooting. I like to learn my skills, man. Oh my god, if somebody could teach me how to plug this in though, that'd be great. Oh my god, this might not happen. Ford family, no EcoBoost, but electric's cool. Touche, but yes. Touche. Can I show you how to replace a sub pump in your basement in case it fails during the winter? We don't have a sub pump. So no. We don't have one. I need to learn to shoot someday. I feel like it's an important skill. I'd settle for knowing safety and how to disarm or take out ammo out of a gun. Yeah, I mean, depending on where you live, it can be a good skill to have, depending on how you feel about it. I mean, I was in the military, and deployed, so like I've shot guns before. Like when we were in Afghanistan, we didn't go anywhere without our M4s, including the bathroom. But I don't have any handgun training, so that's one of the things that I'm trying to learn now. I never used a handgun in the Air Force at all. So yeah, I got a couple trainings to go through. Today was one of them. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool. I went and shot a Canik TP9 all day. Well, not all day, but all training. And then next time I'm gonna go shoot a 365 and a 43X. It was cool. I would like to teach you how to connect that. Yeah, this is impossible. I might have to remove this fan, man. If I would have removed this fan, this would have been connected by now. 365 XL all day. I'm leaning towards the 365 macro. Yeah, I put my hands on a 365 macro today, and I tried a lot of different firearms today, and when I held the 365 macro, I was like, this is the best feeling one. But I didn't get a chance to shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it next time. Coolest thing I got to shoot in the Army was an AT-4 rocket. I don't know what that is, but it sounds baller. Can you teach us to fly an F-22? I don't know how to fly an F-22. Only less than 1% of the Air Force actually flies planes. Oh my god, I almost got it. Oh, I got it. Let's go. Wow, that was so difficult. I got one more to do, too. I got one more. Just so you guys know, because I know you can't really see it. What I'm struggling on right now is connecting these PWM connectors. This is the one that I just plugged in. So, like, trying to squeeze your fingers with precision in between this fan and this CPU cooler right into here. And then I got this one to do. This one will be a little bit easier. I could have just removed this fan, and I wouldn't have had that problem. But sometimes when you build PCs, you get a little stubborn, and you refuse to remove parts. Can I teach you wilderness skills for a PC? I mean, that's up there. I would like some more survival wilderness skills. Yeah, that one was much easier. That's up there. Where can I send you a PC part picker list to review? Honestly, probably nowhere. If I ever open the floodgates to reviewing PC part pickers, those floodgates cannot be closed, unfortunately. That's why we have a very firm no PC part picker reviews on Thirsty Thursday policy. Can I teach you how to fish? I'll teach you how to fish, man. Fishing is the one thing I got going for me, man. At least lake fishing. I do not know how to fish in the ocean. I have done it before, but I do not feel comfortable fishing in the ocean. I feel comfortable fishing in a lake for bass. That's my sweet spot. I don't even really feel comfortable in a river. I have done some trout river fishing, but definitely not comfortable in the ocean. I don't know the first thing about it. Lake fishing sounds peaceful. It is. It's really nice. We have a tiny bass boat that my wife and I, before we had kids, we would go take it out on lakes and whatnot. And just like navigating your little bass boat, like getting super close to, just like ledges and like falling over trees and whatnot, and dishing your bait out underneath those trees and whatnot, just trying to pull those bass in. Oh man, such a good feeling. I love that so much. Boat lake fishing, yeah. Yeah, bigger lakes. Not tiny ponds. Bigger lakes. When are you doing a collab with Gamers Nexus? Honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way, because I like Gamers Nexus, but hopefully not anytime soon. Gamers Nexus has been, most of his collabs have been hit pieces, and I'm trying not to collab with him. If Gamers Nexus and I could just like hang out, that'd be great. His collabs are not what I really want to be a part of at this current second. Yeet Man with the 888 dono. Can you rate my Micro Center PC builder list? No. Sorry, man. I appreciate all the donos tonight, though. What fish would you like to catch in the ocean? I don't know ocean fish. I have only gone fishing in the ocean for flounder. But that was when I was a kid. I don't remember. Optimum collab? I would definitely collab with Optimum. I just talked to Optimum last week. Yeah, I would like to collab with him. I don't think he really collabs with people, though. How many times do people confuse you for the Harvey guy from Suits? Not often, but I've heard it before. Not often at all. He's done friendly ones with Wendell and Steve from Hardware Unbox. Yeah, I'm not like at that level. That's like the max level you get on PC knowledge. I am nowhere near that. The Gamers Nexus / Wendell slash hardware and box level. That's a tier that I don't even like really have ambition of dabbling in. It's a whole tier of creator. Seriously though, you're living the dream, brother. I've always wanted to professionally build PCs and vlog on YouTube. That was what I wanted to do as well. Don't sell yourself short. No, I mean, I actually don't have aspirations of getting to that knowledge level. I feel like I feel like ZTT and myself is a really good practical level knowledge level or standard, I should say. I don't want to get that nitty-gritty. Like I personally don't even have an interest in getting that nitty-gritty with PCs. Like I know to an outside perspective, like somebody like coming from console, you might see my videos and be like, oh wow, this guy knows everything. But like I mean, that's obviously not true. I like the level of knowledge that I have right now, and and what I really like is the level of knowledge that we share on ZTT right now. I don't want it to get like super technical, super in depth. I feel like we share the correct amount of practical knowledge that definitely first-time PC builders, but even a little bit more experienced builders get. I feel like you'll eventually get to the point where you can like graduate from ZTT, but I'm okay with that. I feel like the one thing that will keep even experienced builders coming back to ZTT are like just build variety, aesthetics, combinations, design choice, like part design choices. But I have no aspirations of being like those day one reviewers that like are up all night benchmarking all day and just fine tweaking motherboard settings and whatnot. That's just not my style. Funny you say that. I come from console. Boom. Good community here for sure. I need to get on the Discord. Yeah. Yeah. Plus, when you get like super nitty gritty, then you get to the point where it's like, I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but like some of those guys, like they don't really recommend things anymore. Like that level of knowledge content creators. They're not really recommending anything anymore. They're just not recommending things. You know, it's a lot of like negative reviewing and complaining, and like to some degree it's 100% fair and I get it. But like I'm not in the business of not recommending things. I'm in the business of just helping you guys make decisions so you can jump into PC gaming and enjoy it. You know, like sure, Nvidia makes some questionable calls, and yes, some things come overpriced, but I'm not the type of creator that's like, I have a hard recommendation against this. I just tell you the best possible options. Like, this is what we got. I don't think that like we're really gonna make a huge difference by having that mindset. So it's just like, let's just make the best of what we got. And I think that makes it easier for people that are looking for help. Echo with the $1 super chat, thank you. Niantex with the 10-month resub says 10 months, let's go. Thank you, man. Echo says with the $2 dono says, hey man, do you have a video for a $900 AM5 PC? I think we have an 850 actually. Yeah, we do have an 850. Go check that out. Brandy with the Fitty Bitty says, what about Jay's 2 cents? Jay's 2 cents was one of the YouTubers that like really inspired me at the beginning. I haven't really resonated with his content lately. Yeah. Yeah, that's my opinion. I like Wendell for the Linux content and Steve for the nitty gritty, but ZTT shorts are fire. Yeah, we definitely have. Thank you. We definitely have a an established platform with the shorts and TikToks and whatnot. ZTT filled a gap there. And I agree. I feel the same way of what you said. Okay, before I install this graphics card, I gotta go pee one more time, and then we're gonna finish this build, and then we'll go to the after hours Q. Oh my God, it's 11:30. Oh. Okay, I gotta go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Have we been doing extra yapping? I feel like this is late. 11:30 and the PC is actually not done yet? Like, this isn't that complex of a build. What happened? I don't know. There's been a lot of yap. I guess that's it. Okay. Well, we're almost done. We just got to install our Gigabyte Eagle Ice RTX 4060. And then we're pretty much done. Thankfully. We've been yapping a ton. Okay. Let's just blame it on daylight savings. That could be it too. I think you might be onto something. Daylight savings is so dumb. Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that, man. I could yap for an hour about how dumb daylight savings is. It's 5:30 a.m. for me, says Uber. Uber, are you up early or are you up late? I mean, you've been here for a while, so I would assume up late. That's not good, man. I'm in the night shift. There you go. That I do not miss. Been there, done that for years. Very over that. I did a lot of night shift in the Air Force. It has some perks. Not enough to make me want to do that again, though. All right, there's the GPU. Ooh, dude, this is looking nice. Other than that copper heat pipe, this is looking pretty nice. I hate daylight savings, but like gaining an hour of sleep. I didn't even get to enjoy it this year. I didn't know that it was, or I knew, but I completely forgot that it was daylight savings until I woke up. And it's like, oh yeah, sure, I felt the 1 extra hour. But like, the best part about daylight savings when you get that extra sleep is the night before. You're like, ah, this is going to be night. Like, you get to enjoy it ahead of time. You can either choose to stay up late because you know you're getting an hour, or you can go to bed at the same time and actually get the extra hour. But I didn't even realize it till after I woke up, and it's like, all right, well, this is already over. The fun is gone. Okay. All right, gonna install this, cable manage a little bit more, and then I think we're done. I mean, this is looking pretty good. I'll show it to you as soon as I'm done. Actually, I think we are done. How's the cable manage? Oh yeah. I mean, it's not gonna get much better than that. That's up, like that is up to my standard. Okay. I mean, we could clean this up a little bit, but I mean that's fine with me, man. That'll work. Okay. That'll work. How do I install this? Something's not right here. Something is definitely not right. What's going on here? Oh. Now I see what's wrong. I'm on the back side. There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. That explains it. What are you currently running in your main PC? I have a 12700K and an XTX. I'm going to rebuild soon. I've been meaning to get on AM5 for a long time. I'm waiting to see if my 9800 X3D order actually went through today. And if not, I do have a backup 7800 X3D that I can use instead for my next rebuild. Okay, all right, here we go. Oh. Oh my. Oh. That'll work. That will definitely work. My goodness. How are we feeling? Yay or nay? That's looking pretty good. These cables could be a little bit cleaned up, but deal with that later. That's looking pretty good, man. I know the copper's bugging me. Like, if that copper heat pipe wasn't there, this would be a 10 out of 10 aesthetics. That's looking pretty good. Okay, so if you guys missed it, this is not my parts list. This is for an upcoming YouTube video where I am remaking community members' PCs. If you join us in the ! Discord server, here we go. Hold on. The dude is still DMing me right now. If you join us in the Discord server, in the community build section, we post community members' builds that they submitted. Mentions. What was his name? Oh my god, what was his name? I completely forgot. Hold on. I gotta look it up. Tubers. That's right. Tubers. Mentions. Tubers. This is his PC right here. Boom. That's what we just rebuilt. It's the same PC. The only difference is the power supply and the cable extensions, because he used a white power. He's literally DMing me right now. I think he's watching the stream. We just rebuilt his PC. Okay? This is not my parts list. We're making a full YouTube video about this. This has an i5-14500 B760, 32 gigs of DDR5, a 1 terabyte Samsung 970 Evo Plus, the NZXT H5 Flow, couple fans, and a gigabyte RTX 4060 Ice. Eagle Ice, I should say. Don't rebuild my PC. There we go. This is Tuber's PC right there. So the reason why I'm doing this is I think it's pretty entertaining to rebuild like real people's PCs out in the wild. He had no idea that I was going to be doing this. It gives me a chance to use hardware that I wouldn't normally use. That's why I picked this one. Like I said, I would never use a... there he is. He says, yep, I'm watching. Hello. There we go. And he's got the ZTT bronze badge. Nice. Thank you. I would never use a 14500. I'd never even heard of the Gigabyte Ice cards until now. So it gives me a chance to try other hardware that I wouldn't normally use. So I think this is going to be a really fun series. But this is the first build, Tuber's PC, right there. So yeah, I'm excited for it. But we are officially, or I guess we can turn it on real quick. Let's make sure that it fires up. Remember, don't judge the RGB right away. We don't have control over this RGB. Everything's probably going to be a different color. It's probably going to look better without RGB for right. I mean, that's not bad. It's a little bright though. That's not bad. If you configure all these RGBs to be the same color, that's not bad. It's so bright though. Oh my god. That's pretty good. I might have underestimated Tuber's PC building selection here. That's pretty good. We're going to turn that off though. I don't like watching mismatched ARGB products. They need to be daisy chained. I mean, we'll be able to sync them all up once we have the software installed. I'm not doing all that right now. But yeah, that's the PC build. We'll hop into after hours for just a little bit. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta go watch an episode of Suits and then I'll go to sleep. Where's the rear case fan RGB? There is none. That's one of the things we're going to be talking about. So he chose to get the H5 Flow RGB. That only comes with 2 front RGB fans, which, again, is something I don't like about Corsair. Also, that 120 down here, actually. But then the rear fan is non-RGB. I don't like that they do that. That would be something that I would suggest, to swap this one out for RGB as well. We'll talk about that in the video. Do you enjoy building PCs even after building so many? Hopefully you can tell. Does it look like I'm not enjoying this? I feel like that answer is obvious. I do really enjoy this. I hope you're not questioning my excitement level during these streams. This is all genuine, just for the record. N4 with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Are you doing more community remakes? I think so. I mean, we'll see how this video performs. If nobody watches it, then no. But I think we'll make some. I think we'll make some more. Also, part of the motivation is, like, right now we're in a little bit of a PC hardware lull where I'm not super excited about anything. Like, next year is going to be crazy. Once new GPU season starts, like January, February, March, it's going to be crazy. But right now, the PC hardware is a little bit boring, and I feel like I've already built everything that I want to build and show to you guys. So community remakes makes it easier because I don't have to design the parts list and whatnot. That's another hidden agenda of this. How was your LAN party last week? It was so fun. We've released like at least 2, maybe 3 videos about it so far. I've written and recorded 6 total LAN party videos. So you guys will definitely see them here soon on YouTube Shorts / TikToks. It was awesome, man. 6 of us in the studio, and we played Halo Infinite, Pummel Party, and Black Ops 6. Everyone brought in their PCs. I roasted everybody's PC or something about their PC setup in an upcoming video. Yeah, it was so fun. It was my first ever LAN party. I really liked it. I want to do it again very soon. Have you figured out what all the LAN party PCs all going to be or look like? No, everybody brought in their own PC. Yeah, we had somebody bring in a 7900 XTX. Somebody brought in a RTX 3080, a 3070, and a 4070. A 4070 Ti, and then my 4070 Ti Super. So we had some nice hardware. I'm surprised. I did everything I could not to take down our circuit breakers. Between the 6 PCs, we were on 4 different circuits, electricity circuits, throughout the studio to try to make sure we didn't crash down the power or anything. But yeah, I mean, we had some good PC hardware in the studio that day. What's YouTube chat saying over here? Who won the Call of Duty Black Ops 6? We have one of my employees, Nick, he is a Call of Duty sweat, like through and through. Like he competes for money in Call of Duty every year. And when he played with us in the LAN party, he definitely like got put into our lobbies, like normal people lobbies. And he almost got a nuke. I think it was the very first game, actually. It was either the first or second game. To get a nuke in Black Ops 6, you have to get 30 kills in a row without dying. I think he got up to like 27, 28 or something. He's ridiculous. How many kills did you get? All of them. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to ban that guy right now. On YouTube. Goodbye. What do you do with your old PC and parts? zttbuilds.com/drops, man. I mean, we sell our normal PCs on zttbuilds.com. I think most people know this. We have a new, oh, I didn't even tell you guys this. We have a new PC coming out here very soon. War Machine. All black, all AMD, pure performance gaming PC. Super excited about that. But the PCs that I build for this website on the 1st of every month, if it was like a YouTube video type of build, then we sell them for super cheap. Look, we sold this $99 PC, $400 RX 5700 PC, and a $650 RTX 3070 PC. The only reason we didn't do November 1st this month was because we're saving all these builds for Black Friday. That's on zttbuilds.com/drops. We always do a monthly drop. That's where this PC will go. All of the PCs that we build for the YouTube channel or any social media content, they go on that drop, and we sell them. We usually aim for about $150 to $200 cheaper than the cost of the parts. And that's why they sell out instantly. Minnie with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Raven with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you as well. I go to the monthly sales /drops and they're all sold out. Yeah, I mean, they sell out instantly. So on Black Friday, you gotta read the website. On Black Friday, we're going to do our next drop. We're probably going to have like 7 or 8 builds. You need to be a Discord exclusive if you want to have a shot at winning those. So we have a paid subscription in Discord where they get the password to that drop web page whenever it launches, and they get access to the website before everybody else is. And those are the people who usually snag them up. So go to the website, look at all the info if you actually do want to try to snag one. But they do sell out pretty much instantly. C9 with 100 biddies, thank you. Thought it was YouTube exclusive? No, Discord exclusive. Remember, guys, we got to read. Discord exclusive. It actually used to be YouTube exclusives, but that was probably a year ago at this point. Anyone in Discord can qualify, or do you need to pay? Discord exclusives. So if you go to our Discord server, !point Discord. If you scroll up to the server shop, this will show you the subscriptions. This is how people get access to the exclusive channels. It's not just for the drops. Like, the exclusives is a community. We have an exclusive marketplace in here where you can buy and sell hardware. We have an exclusive voice chat, exclusive announcements, and things like that. But some people just buy that for the website drop password. But yeah, we sell the PCs for cheaper than the cost of the parts. By the time I'm done with this PC, I'll have already made my money through this Twitch stream. This Twitch stream would not be possible unless if I had a PC to build. And then we make our money from the YouTube video, the AdSense, the affiliate links for all these parts that we'll send out and whatnot. So that's how we can sell the builds for significantly cheaper than the cost of the parts. How much is that PC? I dropped it. I forget. I can pull it up. This PC cost me $1257. $1257. That was with no significant deals. So we'll probably sell this for like 1,000, if that. Honestly, we might sell that for cheaper. 4060. Yeah, we'll probably sell this for like $800 or $900. We'll take a bigger loss on this one. $1,250 for an RTX 4060 build isn't price to performance value we're looking for. Have you 3D printed anything recently? Oh my god, I am nerding out about something in 3D printing. It does not sound exciting at all. There is a system in the 3D printing world called Gridfinity. And there's these grids that you buy, and you put these like in drawers or boxes or whatever, and it's all like a universal sizing. And then you can print a bunch of Gridfinity like little baskets or specific storage things for anything. Like, they have all sorts of custom fit stuff. And then you can just organize everything. It is crazy. There are so many. This is just like 2 small little examples. Actually, hold on. I got stuff on the 3D printer right now. I think it's done. I think I just printed more baskets, though. Yeah, they're done. Hold on, let me grab them. You can print them like any size you want, any color, obviously. They make these Gridfinity things to hold like custom tools, USB drives, whatever. Here's more. And it's all because these grids are a universal sizing system in the 3D printing community. So like this is gonna be the actually this is gonna be the bottom of this drawer. This little bookshelf thing right here, these drawers right where my finger is. This is gonna be the bottom of it. This is the perfect size for that drawer, and I can just like start customizing exactly how I want to organize it. I know it's not exciting, but it's exciting to organization nerds like me, and oh my god. It's gonna be so satisfying. I got a lot of printing ahead of me, but this is what I've been getting excited about lately. Fresh Tech Therapy with the $10 super chat says, Dad to Dab, proud of you. Keep up the time with the kids. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. Love this stuff. I am a big organization nerd. Like, if I could live a life where everything in my life is like perfectly organized like this, I would. But like Fresh Tech just said, I'm a dad, and that just doesn't happen. OCD, good for OCD organizers, yeah. Yeah, I wish my entire life and house could like just all look like this. But it's difficult. I just printed like an under the desk drawer system. It's probably like this big, that you can just install underneath any desk, and it's got this grid system on it, so you can just customize exactly what type of storage you want, and it's really cool. Yeah, you can make them for bigger spaces. You have complete control over the grid size. Like people will print these grids to fill out like entire tool chests, like a Husky garage tool chest. It's really cool. Let me show you a picture. Gridfinity organization. See what comes up. Yeah, I mean, people go all out on this. Like they make the custom organization for different sockets, all your wrenches, you know, all your different tools. They got them for, you know, like arts and crafts. You know, like this is all Gridfinity. It's so cool. Like you have complete customization of how you want to store things, because it's all in a universal sizing system. I just discovered it yesterday. I need to Gridfinity my brain. Yeah, this is what my brain likes. What, like, just looking at perfectly organized items. Like this is what gives me peace. I'm all about this. I'm gonna print so much stuff. Time for me to get a 3D printer. Yeah, like I got the 2 3D printers that Bamboo sent me, and I've printed a lot of stuff. Like you can see some of the stuff on the shelf. Most of this stuff is 3D printed up here. All this stuff, that. This was one of my other new things. It's a Pokeball deck holder. I don't have any cards in here yet, but it's the perfect size to put like actual Pokemon cards in there, but it still looks like a Pokeball. I was thinking about putting some like BS cards in there. It's just really cool. Little prop there. We got the Horde for the Horde flag right there, you know. I've been 3D printing a ton of stuff. But I have been taking a break. I haven't 3D printed much until I discovered this. And now both of those printers, they're going to be firing away like all day, every day. Just like all sorts of different colored baskets. And I'm going to print out these grids to custom fit like everywhere in my house. I can't wait. It's gonna cost a lot of filament though. But I'm here for it. Make a fake PC with a 3D printer. I do have ITX parts that I am gonna 3D print an ITX case. I just haven't found the right case. Like I'm not gonna design one myself. I don't have that level of skill. But I do want to 3D print an ITX case. I have the parts for it. How about the Browns beating the Ravens? That was very, very surprising. I'll take it though. Any Ravens loss is okay with me. I'm not super concerned long term about the Browns. Only the Ravens. Let's go Browns. Well, now easy here. We don't tolerate Browns fans. Browns fans are still not allowed here. I'm just saying, I'm okay that they beat the Ravens. Zara with the $2 super chat says, any update on the certified build helper rule? Yeah, sorry. It's going to come out hopefully this weekend. I talked about it multiple times during the stream. Yeah, we're just waiting on me. Mock with the tier 1 sub, thank you. Browns equals ban. Yeah, pretty close. Pretty close. Steelers all day here. That's what I'm talking about. Steelers got a big game this weekend against Daniels and the Commanders. Whew. That's going to be a tough one. What about Patriots fans? They're irrelevant at this point. Used to hate Patriot fans back in the Brady days, but they're completely irrelevant right now. What's the Discord? Exclamation point Discord. Has the giveaway ended? No. We are always We are always running a giveaway. We raffle them off about once every 6 weeks. This is what the current PC looks like that we're giving away. The raffle is on December 5th. You earn points for the giveaway by just watching the streams. You can earn extra points by doing all of this stuff over here. But if you just show up for the streams for the next couple weeks till December 5th, that's the next one. You have a good chance at winning. Like our previous 5 or 6 winners, none of them have had a lot of tickets. It's been like 5 to 10 tickets. You only ship for free in the US? Yeah, it's a worldwide giveaway, but for the giveaway, I'm only paying to ship to the United States, yes. If somebody outside the United States wins, you just have to pay for shipping. Since you stream on YouTube and Twitch, do you use any software to stream simultaneously? Yeah, I use the Atom, A-I-T-U-M plugin on OBS. Highly recommend it. I've tried multiple things. Atom is the best, for sure. Are you doing more community remakes? Yeah. Yeah, as long as the video doesn't tank. As long as you guys like the concept. If we could... It's not necessarily about the video tanking. The #1 priority of every single ZTT video, shorts, TikTok, stream, everything. The #1 priority is always value. I am always questioning how much value are we giving the viewer. That's probably why our shorts have blown up over the last 18 months. If I can make this community remakes video provide enough value that I think it's worth doing, I'm going to keep doing it regardless of the views. I'm not making this video just to troll or just to roast a random community member. I'm trying to provide value by showing this is what actual community members are buying. Here's what I like about it. Here's what I would change about it. Here's what I would recommend, not recommend. As long as I can provide enough value, I'll continue making the video. But I don't know yet because we haven't made the video yet. I have a feeling I can deliver enough value, but we'll have to wait and see. Ghost, I'm not sure if I said that, but thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Cast with the Twitch Prime sub as well, thank you. If you're on YouTube wondering about the giveaway, just scroll down to the description of the video. You have to be watching on Twitch. How come people will go for a 14900K or any high-end Intel CPU if the Ryzen X3D CPUs are the best? Just Intel fanboys? I don't think it's actual fanboys at this point. I'm sure there's some. I think it's mostly just uneducated. Not like they're dumb, but that they're just not up to speed on what's going on. You got to realize that most PC gamers, that's not an understatement, are not this, like, watch somebody build a PC on a random Thursday night for 4 hours. They don't stay up to date with things. Intel has been a dominant CPU for a very long time, a safe and trusted CPU for a very long time. There's a lot of people, every 5 years, whenever they build their PC, they just buy the best of the best Intel CPU. That's what they do. And NVIDIA. I don't think it's because they're fanboys. I think it's just because they don't actually put in the time to research. And at the end of the day, like, if you bought a 285K or even a 14900K right now, as long as you have all the microcode updates, like, your PC's probably going to be fine. It's not like you're gonna buy something that doesn't work. It's still gonna work. It's just Intel is awful right now in terms of price to performance compared to Ryzen. To a significant degree too, not just like a little difference. It's pretty big these days. Uni with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. Biz also with the Twitch Prime sub, thank you. I gotta go to bed here soon, guys. I can't go to bed unless if I watch an episode of Suits or something else after the streams, because my mind is still like racing. So it's 12:08. That means I'm gonna be up to at least 1:30. Hi, totally 420. That's a name. With the $5 super chat says, I want to build a streaming PC for my first build. Any suggestions? Price isn't much of an issue. Just don't want to buy incompatible parts that bottleneck. Well, I can't put together an entire parts list for you. But what I can do is, specifically, if you want a streaming PC, go to zttbuildhelp.com. I'll copy that in the chat for you, because this is actually what I would recommend doing. zttbuildhelp.com. Okay? That will take you here. This is 100% free. We got pure performance gaming PC build templates. You want the content creator PC build templates. Go here. Read this. This is my explanation of what's different between a gaming PC and a streamer PC like you want. And then look at these guides right here, depending on your price. Look at these guides. Click on one of them. I got per part explanation of what I recommend. I got links and even links to alternative parts if they are out of stock. Last updated less than 2 months ago. It's all fully good to go. Right now, the prices might be a little bit lower, if anything. Boom, go there. zttbuildhelp.com. That is actually what I would recommend for a streaming PC. Thank you for that $5 dono, though. Bro, you need rest? I did get extra sleep last night. I actually got a full 7 hours last night, which is pretty good. And I did that for the stream, which is why I'm not super exhausted right now. When is your next stream? Next Thursday. Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. That's the only like dedicated stream that I do. What season of Suits are you on? 6. When does the LAN party go live? We have a long form video about the LAN party going live tomorrow. And then I've released 2 or 3 shorts about it already. But we have more coming. How many have we released? Yeah, we've released 3 of them. We have 3 more that are going to come out. All about the LAN party. I think it's pretty good stuff. What will be the approximate price for War Machine when it releases? I can't tell you that yet. Sorry. I don't hold much from you guys. Pricing of new products, I do have to hold. Sorry. We will make an announcement as soon as it's out, though. Hi, totally 420 again with the $2 dono. Says perfect. Thank you. Exactly what I was looking for. Glad to hear it. Yeah, those build templates are good. We're gonna keep updating, keep making more of them, more prices, different types of builds and whatnot. I mean, these build templates are the exact reason why I don't do one-on-one consulting anymore. We have actually thousands of people that look at these templates and go to this page every single day and find it, because these are all affiliate links, of course. This is substantially better financially than one-on-one consulting was, even though those prices were pretty high. It makes more sense for me to put all of my effort into those templates and keep them updated and just build a good reputation that it's somewhere that you can trust for you guys. And I enjoy it. I think it's fun. The website is well done. Thank you. Yeah, that's definitely where a lot of the extra effort goes. Like when I'm not focusing on just making content, other than employees, keeping the ship afloat, that website is where my focus is. Jaden with the $2 super chat. Do you think the 9700X is good enough for a 5080? Yeah, for sure. What is your website called? That is zttbuildhelp.com. zttbuildhelp.com. Our builds are at zttbuilds.com. It's all the same website. I just give you guys like URL shorteners. It's all under zaxtechturf.com. It's all the same website. That's the Twitch stream. It's all on the exact same website, but I just have URLs to take you to different places, so it's easier to say. zttbuilds.com, zttbuildhelp.com, zaxtechturf.com. All of the above. Okay, all right, I gotta go, guys. I'm done pitching my own stuff. Hopefully it was useful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. This community remake episode numero uno. The build turned out very nice aesthetically. I'm excited to make this video. Thank you guys very much for tuning into tonight's stream. Just as another reminder, that War Machine PC on zttbuilds.com is going to go live here soon. Yeah, that's really the only thing that I had to announce. We got a new long-form video coming out tomorrow. Several shorts and TikToks per usual. Make sure you join the ! Discord server if you haven't already. Enjoy Suits, man. I am going to go enjoy an episode of Suits. Have a great rest of your day. Here's the giveaway information. Again, if you're on YouTube, just scroll down to the description. If you're on Twitch, type in ! Giveaway. We're going to give away this PC on December 5th. So if you're watching the stream, you guys just earned a ton of points because this was a 4-hour live stream. So that should give you some significant raffle tickets for that PC. But yeah, have a great rest of your night. Thank you guys very much for the support. All of those hype trains, your viewership, watching through that insane amount of ads. Really appreciate it. It all funds everything that we do here. So thank you guys very much. Have a good rest of your night.